I made it.
We're streaming live.
All right. Put the stream link.
Hey, give me a second. Jeez.
Let me just refresh.
No, I'm not. What are you talking about?
Who you gonna give it to?
Nobody.
What do you want it then?
I have my cousin here who I was drinking with before the game. May or may not because I'm late.
Oh
Joe.
wow, blaming your cousin, throwing your cousin under the bus.
I am throwing him under the bus. No, it's not his fault. It's my own fault. How dare you?
So you guys wake up,
throwing your cousin under the bus.
start adorning your armor, and you're stopped by this enchanting noise. And like I said, the canopy of the forest is quite thick. You're not really sure if it's still night or if it's dark. The canopy, the nature of this forest makes it hard to read the time of the day, and you kind of hear this enchanting voice, and you see this thing. It doesn't look like it has a form. Like it dissipates and reappears. Like it's like a flow of autumn leaves mixed together with spring as it kind of flutters about, like as the leaves kind of form shapeless. It has no form, no solid form, and as you see it kind of flutter about, and Gum Gum kind of hides behind. No! It kind of hides behind one of you guys, a bit afraid of the whole thing, and he warned you guys of the forest at the very beginning too. Where's Gum Gum? Let's see. There he is. Good. Okay. Forgot his AC. Yes, 13. Oh. Hides behind you. He says, "Master, I said the forest. It wakes. We must leave. We must leave now." As Gum Gum kind of hides behind you, Omen. Laugh. And it's just like playful in nature. Sometimes passing through you.
You've all had a long rest, right?
You've all had a long rest, yes. You've recuperated from your long rest. It's just that at the end of your long rest, as you guys are adorning your armor, you notice this noise and you're stirred awake from it. It just flutters. It goes from tree to tree, and kind of sometimes you see the leaves kind of go right through you, and the leaves kind of scatter around you, kind of circle around you almost, like it's observing you, and then it takes a solid form of this, almost like an elven lady, but made of leaves. The foliage of her body is just composed of leaves, green, brown, orange, of all the colors of the seasons. There you go. Of all the colors of the her body is covered in. It looks at you. What do we have here? You enter my forest without an invite. In my garden. And you bring a dark creature. See Gum Gum go, Gum Gum! Gum Gum and others chop lots of trees! Trees! We chop for fire only! You see Gum Gum kind of hide behind Omen.
Oh, if you want a finger, you could have one as, I guess, retribution?
Oh shit!
I didn't hear you.
I am lagging.
He offered up one of Gum Gum's fingers.
Open up.
You didn't know this was...
Orcs.
Bad meat.
Oh, I
Okay, fair enough. You say that in a shitty British accent. She looks at you. Doesn't look displeased. She doesn't look angry or upset. She just seems curious. As from the looks of her expressions, she doesn't have lots of visitors from the unknown, and a mix of visitors as of that. Like, you guys come in all shapes and forms. It doesn't seem like, regular folk that comes into a forest kind of thing. And I'm gonna make an intelligence check.
Can we make nature checks?
All of you. Oh well, not all of you. It would be stupid.
What are we making? What check? Let me.
Who's proficient in it?
Well,
And nature can make a nature
I am.
Nature check.
What,
Is he the
D20?
only one? Are you the only one proficient in it?
I think so. It's like my only.
Can't I make a nature check too as a bard?
Oh yeah, wait. I don't have nature proficiency, no, but I have high intelligence.
Nature.
What?
Who is proficient in nature?
I'm gonna go out there and say probably no one.
Not me.
Definitely none of us are.
What about history?
I
This
have
plays a
history.
history part as well.
I also have history.
Oh no, don't have that either.
I've got history.
So, okay, so who has history? Let me see. You have history? Your history. Yeah, you got one proficiency in history. Both are. What do you got? Both are you proficient in history?
Negative
Study?
1.
Nope. Okay.
In next level, I'll technically be half proficient in everything.
I don't know
Let's
that
see.
counts.
Omen, you should. Oh, Omen, you don't even have. Okay, so, Omen, since you got +3 in your history and
I'm proficient in
proficient,
history.
Albinox?
I'm proficient.
proficient in history, Albinox. Omen helps you out and gives you advantage to trying to help you out, so you get advantage with that. With advantage. Because both of you are like trying to figure it out together.
What the fuck is that? That is an 18
Nice.
plus 2, so soft 20.
You heard about folklore or legends that tell stories of shepherds of the forests that guard the forest. They're not how do you say that? They're not vicious or evil, depending on the guardians or the shepherds of the forest. Some of them are awakened trees. Some of them are, in this case, informed dryads. Dryads are not evil by nature, from what you know, from the stories that you remember when you were in Bard College. They're more of playful and some you get aggressive if they find that their domain is being trespassed by outsiders. But they're not. They are. How do you say this? From what you recall, they're not prone to fight only when necessary. They have to. Like a wild example. You're chopping a tree in front of them and burning it, kind of thing. And they will be prone to do something aggressive against you. But other than that, their nature is very peaceful, very... There you go, that's the one.
Okay.
So, I'll make a... Forgot to make my intelligence check on her, hold on. So after a while, you see the leaves kind of pass through, and she kind of whisks by all of you, kind of looking at you, and she says, "Well, a child-grown man."
Who?
She kind of looks at one of you. You guys are looking around like who is she observing? Sourceless. You can't see the source of her vision. As she looks at you and used to play. You were young. I remember you. Very young. Now you've grown tall, strong. Slowly comes closer. Looks almost closer in front of you, Azalea, as you kind of step backwards a little bit. She comes and observes you and Bolthar.
Apparently she's a large creature.
These squares are 5 feet squares.
Oh wait, is this the 5-foot square grid? I need to explain.
refresh my thingy. There we go. There you go. Can you hear me now properly? Clear as day? Boy.
Hello?
Hello. Hello, can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Do you want to drop your sensitivity again?
Oh my god! Ow!
I mean,
What? Oh, I think it's lag. Look at the ping to player.
yeah, it's a bit of lag. I don't know why.
Fill this with water.
Hear me still clearly? There's no
I
buffering
just
or
fine.
cutting.
Sounds okay, I think.
So, as she approaches and steps forward, she says, goes near both
Right.
touches and clasps her face. His face, sorry. Feel this soft, like, touch against your face as she kind of like touches it and says, before.
Hi.
Bitter. Why? Unhappy in my fault. Now you grew older and you've changed in appearance. Hey, that innocent child that played in my forest, played with your spears and your sticks. Both are.
I'm a little confused.
Remember me. Because when you enter my domain, you forget. We make you forget about it. You've grown strong, both are. It's behind from where you once were. And she says, you may find peace here. Your compatriots. Back when I first knew him. Man. You see the very saddened expression in her face. Sad in nature. Disappointed that both are. Even though you try and remember, make an intelligence check, both are. See if you remember.
Okay.
I just want water.
It's -1, I think. That is a 8.
Scratch your head and you can't seem to find out who this person is, this being, this creature that you never met before.
Yes, I'm 800 miles from Squirnabel. I do not recall these forests and trees you say I so fondly at a young age have played with spears in. But your touch is noticeable.
She kind of chuckles underneath her breath and she says, that can take the life of a man or a creature away. Both are. Not the sticks, not the woods I used to play in the forest with. Fate that you carry, both are. Rest here. I reside in this forest. Deep forest.
What is your name?
my name? I was near the forest of Scornable. And by this event that you can't recall, even though you try. Magic, maybe that she cast it upon you when you were young, or make it remember her. You. Don't worry, there will be another time for my name. Take matters into your hands. The orcs are searching the forest. Trees can keep them at bay for a while, but sooner or later, some of them have picked up your scent to the forest. They might find themselves lost, but protect you here.
Do you want us to rid of them?
Okay, the trees will crush them.
Picked up our sense.
Thank you, Guardian Dryad.
He says,
Appreciate this information.
my name is Clovara. If you ever need my name in the future. Yep. Clovara, there you go. Assistance. You're in touch with the forest. And I'll try my very best to help you. She used to care for the animals, both are. Just cared for the trees. Time you will remember me, both are. Now rest. Forest. As you see the wow! So I'm taking the Zelia. You see,
Where's Zelia going?
see her leaves kind of dissipate and disappear into the forest. And you guys notice where she disappeared. You notice on the ground a couple of berries.
I'm gonna pick them up.
You notice that these berries have a... It's up to you what you want to do with it. You picked up the berries, they feel the normal berries. Sorry? Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can hear you. Can hear you.
It's just like all of a sudden the ping went up and then went back down.
Yeah, we can see it too. Are they good
Yes.
berries?
Yeah, you can try and figure out. You
You want to let me Arcana check for that?
Wow. We all know
Go
they're
ahead.
good berries.
No, we don't.
Doesn't mean you can say that.
Why are you mad? I mean, are they magical in nature?
check.
A survival check?
Both up, because he has it in his hands.
Alright, make a survival check.
You should try putting them in your mouth.
See what you get.
Oh, alright, then I'll try one. Or does that help with the survival check? I don't know. Okay, I'll just
It's
roll
up to
one.
you. It's up to you. Just go ahead.
What? Is that on its side? Or is that an 18?
No idea. It's an 18. That's an 18.
Alright. Let me roll it over here next time. Yeah, I rolled an 18 and I guess I'll eat one. So, do I know what it is?
You're familiar with these berries. You used to eat them when a child. Now your memory kind of taps in. You're like, oh yeah. Yeah, and then slowly when you eat the berry, you have a flashback. You kind of drop down from it. You see both are drop down to one knee. And you have a flashback of the forest that you used to play outside of your village, outside of Scornable. You drop down to one knee. All of you see Bolthar kind of drop down to one knee, like kneel for a minute, and you have images. You used to run out, and you used to run to this very deep forest. To go to that forest, there's a lot of evil creatures that lurk about. when you were young with your friends. Even your friends doubted you, and they thought you were crazy, you know, going into that forest alone. But somehow you felt safe, and then you would go into that forest where you got terribly lost. No water, but sleep out of crying and crying. You woke up and there were berries, and those berries healed you and force and strength, and even helped you sate your thirst for water. Suddenly, the trees kind of opened a path all the way back to the city, and you just follow that path back. Always whispered into your ear, "Walk straight home, Bonfire." Disappears, and you kind of shake for a minute, and your eyes you get this little like a little pain in your eyes and your forehead, and then it's gone.
Oh wow.
All of you just saw both just drop down to one knee after eating. Oh, what the hell?
If he dies, I want his armor.
It's fucked up.
There would be no dying here. These are Bamir good berries. I remember these.
They don't seem like good berries to me. They just brought you to your knee.
They were so good that I had a tear in my eye. Based on what I know, do I know what the shelf life of these particular items are?
As for what you know, they're magical in nature. They can last for about 2 days. These berries specifically, about 2 days almost.
Okay. These will serve us well.
In their base of nature, their magical nature.
Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and distribute the berries amongst the others. How many
Berries.
do we have?
You got 6.
6.
Gum kind of says,
Curses this filthy berries. Gum never eating that.
he spits on the ground.
Ah,
That's okay, you can starve. I'm gonna give 1 to the deep gnome. 2, 3. Alright, I'll give 2 to Azalea, 2 to Blackmane, 1 to the deep gnome because I figured 1 would be fine. Not because I'm being, yeah. I'll just keep 1 for me since I
Bless you.
have 6 left.
These berries are a little dusty.
Sorry, can I hear you? What?
I said these berries are a little dusty.
They're dusty? Why are they dusty? What do you mean?
Oh my god.
What's going on?
Okay.
What?
You see Gum kind of whispers to you, Omen, and says,
Master, eat this. Foul filth poisons you, Master. You must know. Gum's smart. Gum knows this forest magic is bad for you, Master.
Yeah,
Master,
Gum smart.
eat it.
So smart. I'm gonna pat him on the head with magic, with mage hand, and that's it.
Do you still want the good berry, Omen?
Yeah, I definitely took it right away.
Alright. I'm gonna keep 1 for me, 1 to Omen, and then 2 to Azalea, and 2 to Blackmane.
his head.
This is a terrible mistake.
he looks down into the ground.
Here, stupid forest magic plays tricks on us.
As you guys know.
Not too happy with Gum at the moment, staring him down a little bit.
Aw,
He
You know, I
looks at
saved
you.
your life. Pretty sure those guards wanted to kill you. I say these good berries. Fine,
He kind of looks down on the ground and kind of realizes that and just gazes away from you. His breath in goblin.
And I say in Goblin, I can hear you.
Yes. He smiles a little bit, like a crooked smile.
Alright.
Plan, what are you guys doing? As you're fully recovered now.
Oh,
Alright,
their
well.
task on hand. We're gonna go check out the cave, right?
Right, we need to save those
Oh,
people
Gum Gum, it's
from-
time to earn your pay. And by pay, I mean staying alive.
Yes, yes, yes. Gum Gum shows you the way. Gum free. Ah!
And he kind of like, now!
It's in the forest.
He kind of eagerly kind of steps out. Go out, you see one of the trees go, whoosh, slap him in the back of the head. Ah! He looks around him.
See? The forest is alive!
He starts panicking.
Stop insulting the trees.
Kind of growls underneath his breath and tries to grab tries slowly reaching for his sword, and you see the tree slowly kind of, and he lets go of the sword. He's like,
Nice trees. Nice trees.
and you see he's so used to using his right hand that he uses the stump of his hand. He's like, looks back at his hand and he realizes he's got no hand. He goes, my hand is still in that fucking log. He curses in Goblin, and then he starts making his way forward. Hey, alright. You guys.
Alright. Everyone rested up?
Yep.
Set out. Do we know exactly where it is, or do we make like a survival check to try to figure out where exactly the cave
The
is?
survival check? We've got a goblin.
Oh yeah, that's
The
right. No, I'm just kidding. Sorry. So, Gum Gum, where exactly is this cave where they're holding the?
Follow Gum Gum. Yes. Gum Gum show you the way.
And he kind of kneels down and starts making his way out of the forest. Fred or break any branches as he walks out. He's like being very extremely careful not to disturb anything as he walks out the forest. Making your way out of the forest ever so quietly. Hold on a minute, just as I bring up the map. Just a minute. Is that bad boy? But like maybe a couple of minutes walk as you guys are walking, and you finally get out of the forest after a while. Sigh of relief.
Ah, finally. Whew. So tired of the forest and the trees and the dampness of the air. It's just finally some fresh air. Now, Lord Hawk must be careful. Fat goblin boss. Fat though. But goblins respect him nonetheless. Let's go.
And he kind of makes his way forward. Slowly, as you guys go in the open field. It's now in the open. You guys are walking. Hold on a second here. Storm King Thunder's maps. Okay, alright. So, make your way forward. Slowly, but surely, making your way across the plains and the open. You see now it appears to be about 9 or 10ish. Should be pretty bright. Sun seems to be very shiny. Doesn't seem to be terrible to the eyes, except for you, Deep Gnome. You kind of squint even though you got the mask on. It's kind of you have a hard time with the mask on, even though you have the mask on. The goblin points you in the direction. Oops, what's that? He points you in the direction.
There's the cave. Gum waits here. and you go into the cave.
And you see the cave's entrance seems to be covered by bush and bramble. Much of it. Doesn't seem to be obvious as well. This just seems to be like a cave where a bear would sleep almost. Bit ratted. You see, pushed aside a couple of times. Quick glance from afar. You notice that there has been some footwork there, and a couple of people have been moving about. And that seems to be pretty desert. He's just pointing you there.
And now, Gum Gum played his part. Now,
as he kind of shows you the direction of where it is.
Gum Gum wanted to be chieftain. Didn't you have to challenge the chief?
I'm not stupid. That goblin fatter than me sits on me and I'm dead. No. Mr. Chief, you go ahead. Gum Gum collects the spoils afterwards. Gum Gum needs to survive. And Gum Gum got no hand. How can Gum Gum fight one hand?
As he kind of glares at you, showing his... That's slowly cauterized by now. You see it's kind of still bleeding through the bandages.
Well, he's your slave, Omen.
It's okay.
What are you guys doing?
So the interest
Get
of
this
the
thing
cave.
loaded. What happens? It's taking your time. Yeah, go ahead.
So they.
Set your zone to opaque because we.
There we go.
There, I made it no longer opaque. Or I made it no longer see-through, it's opaque now. Put it behind there with you.
Yeah, because we were able to see some things in there.
Already fixed your zone. Already fixed your zone, Hyakuji. You can put it behind your thing.
This is the cave, hold on.
Oh, you're putting us there.
This is the dripping cave. There you go. Little sections. Whoop. Each section you discover little by little. Whoop. Whoop. It's funny. Funny little thing where you do by sections. Here we go. Got little squares. Little brown squares. Funny.
How do you lower or shrink your thing again? Minus sign or something?
That's minus. Oh, I can make the map bigger if you want.
Oh, I already resized my token.
Sorry.
There. Now the zones are okay, can we?
Let me just freaking make it. It's like old school. It's like good old school. How you cover it with like a cardboard or something, and then after that you slowly reveal the things. All right. The cave. Let's change the ambience. You guys step into the cave just like that.
No. We're gonna
Beat
take a
tanks
steady
first.
approach to it. All right. Well, I'm gonna roll a stealth check. See if I can like scout ahead without being seen.
What we got?
Delia just got ahead.
You said thanks first.
Oh,
Zelia.
I thought you were just marching in.
Oh no, I am not marching in. Not into a cave full of goblins.
Put some
and
Skyrim.
knows what.
Freaking dungeon music. Yeah. Play this one. Next. The next. Doesn't work for me. I'll let you guys do it.
Oh, here, could you just stop?
Oh god. 999.
Got a ton of lag.
I gotta make this new old DJ. I gotta give it to you.
Can you guys hear me?
Yes. Alright, Hyakuji, I gave you the role DJ.
DJ. Okay, so you guys,
We're stuck under the board.
you guys now are call this are making your way towards the right. I presume, right?
Mm-hmm. We're gonna have
And Gum
Azalea.
Gum staying way behind. Gum staying way behind. It's like each square is 5 feet, by the way, so don't need to worry. Each square is 5 feet.
Alrighty. Zelia, you there?
Hmm.
You're quite
What
stealthy.
do you guys?
You wanna scout ahead?
I'm gonna play Azalea a stealthy song. A very quiet song.
Sure.
I pull out
Go
my
ahead.
sitar and play a quiet song for Azalea. You really can't hear the notes.
What does that do? You play a quiet song for her?
I am giving her bardic inspiration D6.
Well, as he inspires you, what do you say to inspire her?
I'm inspiring by playing music. Very quiet music.
Well, as you guys, you hear the slow water drips as you hear. Bloop. As inside the cave, as you hear these little drops of water drops from the cave, which the cave entrance yet to see. But as you guys make your way towards the entrance, now you guys are right bang here.
We're gonna might be a little bit further back, but we're gonna let Azalea kind of scout ahead to see if there's anything.
Azalea, you're the first one that goes ahead. So Azalea, as you peer in, slowly step. Are you stealthing forward, Azalea, or
Yeah. Do you want me to roll now or?
stealth away? Stealth
Uh,
away.
Did you intend me to use the D6 now? Nat 20.
Oh dear God!
Okay, so you just
To the shadow.
you just become one with the shadows as you see Azalea. Where did she go? And she just disappears. And as you step forward, you slowly hear clink. You walk and you take a look on the ground, and there's broken shields and swords and spears. It's like there's been a small little mini battle that that has made forward. And as you peer around the corner, you hear la, 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 la. And you see Azalea. You're the first one to see this as you hear this noise, and on the far left corner of your eye, a very large, bulbous figure showering in the bath in like some sort of mud-like substance, and he's like bathing in it. You see him bathing and twisting and turning in it, and he just seems to be covering and washing himself in the mud. Right under there. You just see him kind of wiping and covering himself in mud and enjoying this bubbling hot mud spa that he's having. Ah. And Azalea, are you human, right? Or what are you, half elf?
Yeah.
There you go. Half elf. Okay. Perception check, please, as you peer further into the cave and see what you get.
$14.
You notice on the far right as well. Tiny little figures on the far right, on top of the ledge. It's like a 10-foot ledge almost. They seem to be bickering at each other in goblin language. You don't understand. Like, and they seem to be fighting over some. The cave itself is like feet high rise ceiling. As you take a look, it's about 30 feet high. The ceiling, it's pretty high, and the ledge itself about 10 feet off the ground. You just see these two goblins kind of bickering at each other and like fighting over some sort of meat or something. But they don't seem to have paid attention to you. And this giant, and you've seen them. You've seen these kind of beings before. As you take a good look at it, it seems to be a giant ogre, enjoying and bathing in the mud. Oh. Oh. Kind of slaps his belly. You see him as he slaps his belly; it just vibrates throughout his entire body. Oh. Ever so quietly. Hugging the wall you are.
Mm-hmm.
So there's a 10-foot ledge. You have a feeling you're going to have to climb up if you want to reach the top of them.
No, I don't want to climb up. I'm using the cliff as the cover in case these guys decide to look around. I just
as
want
you
to
notice, go further in. Let's see here. Just again, make another perception check.
God.
$13.
Just two more over here. They seem to be sitting on their boats, like relaxed. And after a minute, you hear another shout. As he shouts out to the other, you now hear a third voice coming up from the top, and talks to the others, and they go spit on the ground, and they kind of go about their business. They don't seem you can't see what they're doing, but they seem to be talking and discussing goblin. But you do see these two over there.
Mm-hmm.
They're not really on guard. They seem to be lying on top of their crossbows, like looking out, like just currently sitting down and lounging and kind of looking about, looking at the cabin. They don't seem to be really preoccupied right now.
Mm-hmm. What about when I look for the
Stalagmites, stalagmites. I forgot how you freaking say that thing.
They're mites if they're on the ground. They're stalactites if they're on the ceiling.
Stalagmites. These are on the ground. There you go. Stalagmites. So you notice that the stalagmites range about 3 to 15 feet high, and in the middle, I guess you could call it a forest of stalagmite, is a clear space. It seems to be pretty spacious in the middle, and you can't really see as you kind of peer again and you take a look. You notice another figure just and you see this huge bulbous figure just and seems to be sleeping, and on its side of it's sleeping on its side. It seems to be really big and sleeping there.
Does it look the same as the one bathing in the mud? Is it
does.
bigger?
It's similar in size as well. sleeping soundly. You see it's a different shape or color than the other one. Hold on. Seems to be a different color from the other one, more greenish. You have a feeling that it's the moss and the what you call it area and the stalactites that seems to be dripping on top of him. You see some jagged rocks kind of form, even stalagmites on top of him form on top of the back of this huge bulbous creature that seems to be sleeping on its side. Kind of scratches its ass a little bit. And it seems to be wearing these gold bracelets, these gold bangles around his wrists, and he's got these weird tattoos that you haven't seen on an ogre before. And he seems to be.
Do I see a weapon in his general vicinity?
There's a club next to him. Like all ogres, they always carry a club next to them. Pool. You noticed earlier the club's like about 5 feet away from him. More of a seems to be some sort of makeshift club. It has this one. Peculiar enough, from what you see, make a perception check. See if you can see it, because it's like in between the rocks again. Is he playing? I can't even hear it.
24.
I can hear it.
4.
Whoa, okay. You notice that, funny enough, the club that he has is peculiarly engineered. The one that you saw is just a regular old bark that he uses as a club, but this one has got flintstones embedded into the club, like 2 separate flintstones embedded into the club that make it like an axe almost. It's got like 2 sharp flintstones that stick out of this huge club that he's made, and it's wrapped around with some sort of binding that keeps it together. And by the looks of it, and the tattoos that he has on him, and the gold bracelets, this one seems to be the more smarter of the other one that seems to be there in the mud that seems to be goofing around. This one seems to be more smarter.
Mm-hmm.
Sound and good.
How big is the club? Is it something that I could carry?
It's about, in height, it's about 7 feet long. Seems to be matching the size of the ogre's body. You could carry it, but it would take time, and try to squeeze it through the stalagmites itself would prove a hard task.
I don't have
The
a
other
lot
one.
of strength. I assume it's heavy.
It's a weapon for Boltar.
A giant mace. Is that what he said it was? A giant mace club thing?
It's a giant club, but it's got 2 flints in it to make it like an axe.
It's a club for him, but it's a great maul for you.
Okay,
You hear the other one just bathing him in. So I guess wipe the snot off his face and goes, "Ooh, yummy."
I'm gonna just squeeze through here.
Make another stealth check now that you're entering a different area.
Well, 15.
Hold on a second. Okay. As you squeeze by, you kind of squeeze by that. You make sure that your armor or your I believe you're wearing. What are you wearing? I don't remember what you're wearing. Well, what are you wearing exactly?
I don't
Is it
know.
leather?
I tried to add the fucking good berries, but then it deleted all of my other stuff. Studded leather armor.
Okay, so you kind of squeeze through, making sure your stud armor doesn't brush against the rock and not leave a little trickle of rocks behind you. Slowly make sure that you look on the ground. There's any little broken bones or rat corpses that probably died there. Make sure not to step on them. You slowly squeeze through. You put your hand on one of the rocks and you see the rocks kind of break. You go, you catch it just at the last minute before it drops to the ground and slowly drop it to the ground. Sweat off your brow. Everything seems to be good. There seems to be still chattering between the goblins, still chattering, bickering. The two that are above you, you don't hear noises, but you see one kind of get up and pull his little pants down and start making a piss off the cliff. Notice you. They seem to be rock.
I just want to see what's down this hall here.
Now look down there. Seems from the look of it, you notice that down there. Make a perception check, actually. Yeah, mate.
Nat 1. 8.
You can't see anything. It's really too dark in there. You would need even with your dark vision, as you peer in, you kind of use your half elven eyes to peer down there. You can't really see much. It seems to be a tunnel that goes down, but you can't really. It seems to turn right and then disappear afterwards.
I'm gonna make my way back then.
Alright, make your way back. Slowly hugging the wall still. Make another stealth check as you make your way back.
Nat 20.
Jesus.
Wow, she's really fucking good. Okay, you just hug the wall and just slowly make your way back. It's just nimble as you can. The goblin, you see, even a goblin kind of looks over the side, kind of looks down. For a minute, you look up and you're like, shit. You look at him as he looks down at you. He goes, kind of looks down, tilts his head a little bit, and you're like, walk a little bit, see if he notices you. He doesn't even see you walk right in front of his vision. He just looks down like, for him, the vision is just darkness. He can't see anything. You're just invisible ninja.
Welcome back. Were you checking out real estate?
You see Gum Gum kind of look.
I'm gonna glare at him. It's a large cave.
Yes, of course. Goblins got many. Many.
I relayed the information to them. 3 goblins to the left, and then further up were 2. I mentioned you said ogre?
Recognize this as ogre, definitely.
I mentioned the ogre taking a mud bath, and the other ogre sleeping. That one seems a bit smarter. He's created his own weapon.
Intelligent ogres. I've heard it all.
Not gonna be able to. Definitely can't alert the majority of what you say is in there.
You see Gum Gum
Maybe we
kind of.
can lure one out.
That's the one taking bath. Does he have tattoo on him or no tattoo?
No, the one sleeping had the tattoo and a large gold bracelet. I don't
That one.
recognize the tattoo.
That one named Thog. Chief Hawk pay him to stay in cave. Deep in the cave. This is their cave. Chief Hawk stay and give rations to Ogre. And in return, they guard the cave for them. This Ogre home. It's not Goblin home. We Goblins, as if we could stay, and Ogres be nice to us and let us stay if we give them food. That's what we do. We gave them food, and now they happy. Thog. A bits more smart than his brother Nob. Nob, not very smart.
I take it Nob
Times.
is the one bathing in the muck.
Yeah.
He kind of tilts his head a little bit, like, yeah, kind of thing.
Alright.
So you're saying they could be bought to our side? That what you're saying, Gum Gum?
Possibly, yes. We managed to make them to our side. But if you want to make deals with stupid one. Smart one be tricky. Smart one fought many humans. Yes. Smart one also talk with trolls. Bad. Very bad for us. If he bring troll here, we in trouble.
Is there a troll in there?
Not that I
Nah.
saw.
No, not that I remember Chief Hawk hired troll, but there is something that we fear us goblins in this cave. It's called the blob. We're scared of it. All goblins scared, even Chief Hawk scared of it.
There's a blob in the
Hides.
cave?
Calls it the glob.
The
The
glob.
glob, the blob.
Glob.
Many names does the glob. Yes, the blob. The glob and the blob.
Blob and blob.
Calls it. Yes, of course.
Oh,
He
great
looks
of
at
me.
you.
Poetic almost.
We tries to avoid it. It hides in the walls. Not sure where it hides though.
Kind of rubs his stump again.
I think if we can lure the fat dumb one out, I think that would be best.
Well, they don't know that we're here, so I could actually set us up with the fog cloud and a grease at this opening if we can lure them in.
You are going to apply what where so that we have advantage at where you want us to fight?
Well, ideally at the mouth of the cave.
Okay. Well, I really don't want to startle everything and just go into like a 300 fight, but
I don't know how you want to go at this otherwise.
I mean, well, we
Unless we
could
can have Gum
one
Gum lure out the goblins for something and murder them all, and then just deal with the big guys.
Yeah, because the idea of trying to fend off archers up on top of a cliff sounds pretty
I like the
annoying.
idea of using Gum Gum as bait, though. Let's be real. That's the best idea here.
I like
Master!
to use.
He looks at you.
I like. Don't
Okay,
worry, Gum Gum. We're gonna use you to lure them out. You're not gonna be anyone's food.
Hold on a second. Let's see here. Yes, you guys do you? Don't worry about me.
So yeah, use Gum Gum, draw out, or maybe draw out the ogre, or the ogre bathing in the mud.
I kind of want to get the archers out of there.
A fog cloud can deal with them, and both me and Albinox can. I'm sorry, Black Man can deal with casting a fog cloud on.
So, how about we try to lure one of the other, the dumb one out then, without trying to like get notice of the goblins?
What was his incentive? Food?
Hell yeah. You with the highest perception. You notice Gum Gum just vanish.
What? What the fuck?
Wait, who noticed it? I have a perception of 13.
I
Pretty
also
high stealth.
Perception is 17.
He's the only one that noticed Gum Gum just disappear, vanish.
Your
Word.
servant has abandoned you.
What the fuck, Gum Gum?
God.
When I find that stupid goblin. I'm gonna take his other
The
hand.
The way you guys said it, you want to use him as bait. He's like, he remembered the last time he tried to stick his hand out for you. He's got no hand left. He's not
Job,
gonna
Omen.
put himself up for fucking gut for a fucking ogre. They're gonna make ogre paste out of him. That's why he just ditched it.
Did Azalea? Would we notice if he would have like walked back into the cave? Jeez.
Would have noticed
Okay. He,
on,
God.
on that side.
So he's nowhere to be found. Okay, that's great.
Found him.
Good job,
Well-
Omen.
He's pretty small for his size as well.
All right.
Well, there's
How
that.
about we have? Can we fashion a rope with a giant, like I don't know, piece of ration or food or something, and like kind of lure in
Yeah, you see it, you
the
hear.
odd guy away?
Oh. You see this guy kind of get up from the bloodbath as he kind of is there, kind of stretches a little bit. You. You get food for Nob. A tantrum.
Yes, first. Okay, okay.
Okay, let's hide.
You see one of the guys kind of get down, and he kind of. Well, you see
Can I
one of
ready
the
my
other goblins
Crossbow.
distance.
I think. Oh God.
Often goes.
Do we want to
That
throw
goes-
out a ration in the middle of this area
Make-
of the cave?
Make all four of you make stealth checks as you guys are like hugging the wall.
Okay. I have a 3.
24.
What are you?
16.
You're a rogue. That's why. Keep forgetting.
Yeah, that's why.
16. Yeah.
I got a.
I got a 10.
I got a 19.
19. Okay. Yeah. Overall, you guys succeed, so that's all right. Kind of glares down. And he goes, huh?
Okay, I think this is the time to
His
throw
eyes a
out a
little bit.
ration.
You're the first one that sees it. He just rubs his eye a little bit. Need more relaxing time. Kind of slaps his belly. Belly kind of bounce and bubble, like just it's just jelly-like in nature, and you just. When you just see the mud just splatter all over the place. Goes back to lounging into the mud.
Any ideas?
Looking at the goblins up there.
I mean, we have the idea of the meat husk thing, right? We can go hunt something, but he's already. I don't really know. Maybe I could actually minor illusion a piece of meat for him to go after.
that would be nice.
But it's not gonna smell like anything. It's not gonna make a sound. We have to make a sound to lure him to it.
You
I
could
mean, it-
minor illusion a deer at the entrance, and maybe it would coax him out.
Like a
Okay.
wounded.
Does that look tasty? Or what, a cow?
A cow would
Just a
look
big
what?
fat
A
cow.
cow would be way better for the fucking ogre.
They're gonna do a big fat cow at the entrance. All right, dude, let's fucking do it.
Can
Fuck
I
it.
like pick up Azalea and put her behind me? Or just
Behind you.
ask her, I guess. Hey, Azalea, you wanna get behind me? More.
Bolthar falls down. Ugh!
I'm gonna ready my pole arm straight up so that it doesn't get noticed by the guy. And alright.
Slapping his belly.
All right, I'm gonna cast
cow.
minor illusion.
Do the
Can
cow.
I like prep stealth for this? I don't know how that works.
Didn't we already do it, or do we have to do it again?
Well, I don't know if he wants me to do it again.
Good. Is that what I'm asking? If you guys, because right now you're stealthed in, you got an 18 and 11.
Yeah.
24 and I believe it's a 16 or something.
Yeah, 16.
Overall,
I
your
guess it
stealth is
doesn't
good right
matter.
now.
Okay.
So if you
Alright.
if you leave this area where you are right now, you'll have to roll
No,
stealth
I
again.
intend on smashing his face, and I need sneak attack.
Alright.
Yeah,
we're
your stealth. Like
we're
he can't see you right now.
Alright. Q Omen.
What are you going to do, Omen?
Alright, I'm gonna cast a minor illusion of like just a really fat cow that looks like it could barely move with just a ton of meat on its body. That looks a little injured or something right at the mouth of the cave. Like
Right there?
in line of sight of the a little less so the
Pull
goblins
back.
could see it, and more a little bit further back so it looks like only the ogre would be able to see it. And I think I can cast another minor illusion to make a sound. I have to look at the spell real quick.
Black Mane, why don't you mimic a cow?
Yeah, why don't you?
Yeah, do you know?
Why don't you use
You like a okay.
Hold on, give me a
Come on.
Yes, to warm up his
After all,
vocals.
it does seem you were kind of in the circus, right?
Said a fat cow, right?
What?
Fat cow
Oh,
it is.
fuck. Ah!
Oh,
This
Oh
Joker!
shit!
Oh my god!
Of course I was
What?
part of this, but I never had to make
Fat
cow
cat.
noises. Why don't
Can't
you make a cow
imagine.
noise?
Sure, why not?
I think I could do it with minor illusion, and I think I can have more than one minor illusion up at one time,
Take a look.
and I can mimic a sound. So I'm
Minor
gonna do that.
illusion. Take a look. Let's take a look at the properties of minor illusion. Alright. You create a sound or an image of an object within range that lasts for the duration. An object. An object.
Oh snap! Does that mean I can't even create a cow?
Can't create. You can say if you create a sound, its volume can range from a whisper to a scream. It can be a voice, someone else's voice, a lion's roar, beating of drums, or any sound that you choose. The sound
Or a
continues
cow.
unbattered throughout the duration.
Oh, but I can't create a cow. I can't do a cow. I need
But
a more
you can
powerful
option
illusion
sound.
spell.
It says
No?
It says if you create an image of an object such as a chair, muddy footprints, small chest, it must be larger than a 5-foot cube.
I guess you could make a small cow.
Make like a hem hock or something, or like a huge leg of a cow, like just a massive, fat, chunky leg of cow.
Could you maybe make a boar or something?
It's just an object. It's like it can't be like a living creature. I'm assuming the next tier of illusion spell would be what lets you do that.
Thing a full shoulder of a cow? Well, let's go
Right,
like
like
this.
like a sloppy cow shoulder and leg and everything.
Just have like a platter of a
Like that. Like
Hold
that
on.
right there.
Allow me a moment, and I'm going to rub my hands together and point 10 feet away, and I'm going to create smell of cooked meat
Create what? I didn't hear you.
using prestidigitation.
I didn't hear you. You were breaking
I
up.
didn't hear you either.
Oh, okay.
He prestidigitation the smell of cooked meat.
So you're making the minor illusion of a freaking
Yeah.
big
Oh,
thigh.
yep.
Okay, and Black Mane's making prestidigitation of a smell of a meat, right?
Yeah.
Check for my ogre.
Be perceptive.
Freaking keen perception check is smelly nice. Goblin cook good food. You hear a huge as he jumps out of the pool. Walk back to his pool for a minute. And then you see him drag his club on the ground. Eaty goblin, if this not nice food.
Reaction
he's
attack.
He has not noticed you guys yet. For now, you guys are still blended with
Reaction attack.
Okay, are we gonna?
Goes down
we just
to the
need
meat.
jump on him now.
As he goes down to the meat, ooh, tasty meatsy, and he goes down to the meat and he goes, grab it, me no reach, meat, and he tries to grab it, and I'll try and make an intelligence check with him and see if he realizes if it's magic.
While he's making that intelligence check, can we stab him in the brain?
All 4 of you attack him.
Can I?
Surprise round.
Okay, surprise round.
He's like,
I am gonna.
Wait, how does it work? Because he went into my range. Do I reaction attack and then do a surprise round, or how am I supposed to handle this, Albinox?
This is a surprise round, man.
Oh, okay.
Basically, you attack
Okay,
and
never mind.
everything. All 4 of you use your attacks against him. As he's like,
He's not going to be
Why me
surprised
no
after. Not going to be surprised after the first person hits him, though.
first person would hit him. So who's hitting him first?
Should
Azalea.
I hit him?
Normally,
To get-
we all roll initiative at this point and then go down the initiative order.
Go, everybody roll
Alright.
initiative. Let's go with that one. Yep. Let's do that one. And I'll do initiative for my ogre friend.
17.
That is -1. Alright.
All right, I got a
Oh,
nat 20
excuse
on
me,
initiative.
18. Oh, okay. Oh, God.
23. I'll write it down.
Gum Gum he just pulled a freaking golem. You know, remember that scene where Frodo and Sam were busy talking?
Yeah,
And then
like,
he's like,
bailed.
Golem? Yeah, he just fucking bailed at the last minute. Golem?
Everybody's character's name.
Some
Well,
battle music on.
Oh, what's your character's name?
Omen.
Oh, fuck. You guys are after Num. Oh, that sucks ass.
What did Azalea roll?
Oh, wait, but we all have surprise round. Does that mean we all go first and then it goes the normal order?
Yes.
Yeah, I
Is that
believe
how
so.
Oh, okay. Okay, so then it's still fine. This is actually a good order still.
Let's see here. Let me see. Just a minute. Music.
You're a DJ now.
There you go.
Nice.
Okay, so who goes first? Azalea, you get the surprise round. So you surprise him first. Go ahead.
Why do I?
I get first move.
I thought. Oh, I'm looking at the stealth
That's-
order.
that's
Shit.
the-
It's Omen. Omen, you get the drop on him.
Okay, I'm actually gonna position myself so I can see the other side of the cave. And I'm
Sees you.
gonna
I see a shadow running across of him. So what do you do?
I'm gonna fog cloud in the cave
Wow.
behind him.
What's that little fog cloud thing that you got?
I think we lost it. I think we gotta
Oh, right here.
re-summon it. Where's it? I got it. Is that the right radius already?
No, you have to adjust it.
What is the radius? Isn't that it? 20 feet?
The
No,
feet
sorry.
on the actual object is not the actual feet.
Oh shit.
You're gonna have to
It's a
hover
20
over
foot
a
radius.
square.
Oh, okay, I got it. I got it. So, like, this
No,
until it's...
you point it at a square and then you expand it. So like that.
Okay, so this is 5.
Feet, you said, right?
How do we expand? This
Plus and
plus?
minus.
I need to hold it though? Plus?
Yeah.
And you just press plus.
That's like not doing anything for me.
Okay, like this.
Are you using the num
You
pad
just
plus and
put your
minus?
hand over
I am,
it.
yeah.
I think it's supposed to be the
it's
other
the
ones.
non-num.
Okay.
Now
So
you
next
press
to the
plus.
backspace.
Okay.
Alright, you don't click on it. You
Okay, I
just-
see it. I see it. I see it. I see it. Okay, I see it. Right, I got it. So it's 20 feet. Was it that?
Is it 20
Or
feet
more?
diameter or radius?
It's radius.
Oh,
that's
then it's
that's
gonna
10
be
feet radius right now.
what's- Oh,
Holy shit! Are you serious?
big. That's fucking big.
So
man.
that. Wait. This is 5, 10, 15. Oh my god! It's even bigger, dude. It's that.
okay.
Okay, so
You wanna
I'm gonna.
stick that somewhere else?
All right, I'm gonna put it over
Massive, man. I didn't know
here,
that.
dude. I'm gonna put it right there, so you can't see the mouth of the cave, and it's just kind of blocking everything right there.
Fair enough. Okay, so that's your surprise round. That's your surprise action. Olthar, you're up. Your surprise action.
Okay, I'm gonna use my bonus action to try and smack it down onto the ground and prone it. What is that? Strength plus modifier in
It's-
athletics, or
It's an athletics check. Try an
Well,
athletics
you,
check him.
are you using a shove attack?
it's a shove with the bonus action to prone it?
Okay, so you're... Okay, so
This is a large creature.
you
I can do
you can
large
the
or
large
under, but as soon as it gets to giant, I can't do that.
Just make an athletics check.
So if you're
Against
making
mine.
a shove attack, and since it's unaware of us still, it would be with advantage. Should be at least.
So do I just roll the 20 twice?
Athletics check with advantage. Go for it.
12, 15, and then I add what 5
You have
to
a
it?
soft 20, yeah.
Soft 20.
It doesn't matter. I rolled a natural one, so I failed miserably.
Oh!
And
Yeah,
then
she
I'm gonna
stumbles.
use my.
Oh!
And I'm going to use my attack action. And I guess it's advantage as well.
No, it's no longer an advantage. It's just normal now because he's aware that you freaking tripped him. It's just a normal attack against him. But since
No,
he's prone,
yeah.
advantage.
Welcome.
Okay, so 13 plus 5, that's 18. And then I'm
Yes.
gonna roll 1d10. It's 1d10 plus 3. It's 10 damage.
Phew. Damage for him. Ah! As he kind of gets cut, the skin kind of gets opened up a little bit.
That hurts.
as he sees you, kind of slash him a little bit. Now it's his turn, but he's surprised. So Blackmane, you're up. Thank you. Oh yeah, so yeah. Go ahead. His turn
Sorry,
he would
my
get up, right?
mouth is full of meat.
I think for his turn he'd get back up. Where your position, so he knows what's going on. He would be able to do nothing. He knows what's going on.
Yeah,
He
he's
doesn't see it.
surprised.
How does surprise rounds work? Fucking hell. Surprise rounds.
He's
Let's just take a look.
he's unable to act on the surprise round.
On him.
Huh?
Surprise on your turn, you can't attack or any action up until. Wow.
Is
I
it my
mean,
turn?
Oh,
This,
okay,
this
yeah,
is this is
Blackmane.
the advantage of being prepped for it.
Alright, so go ahead. What are you doing, Black Man?
I am going to stab at him with my scimitar. I guess I'm more like slashing at him.
You guys kind of all come out of the shadows like, oh, what? Oh.
Wow, what the fuck? Okay, I rolled... Even with advantage, I rolled an 11.
Let's see. That just about hits. Yep.
Oh yeah! Stab him with 1d6 plus... Or slash at him with 1d6 plus 3. Sorry, it's a scimitar. That is an 8 damage.
Damage.
Ah! Ah! What are these little people coming out from?
I... with my
Pop it out of
offhand...
nowhere.
With my offhand, I'm gonna stab him with my short sword.
That without the modifier, right?
Yeah, that's without the modifier. And that is an 18 plus 5, so that is 23.
Damage.
Damage is 6.
Ah! Oh! Oh! As you kind of slash his belly, his blubber's belly, you kind of slash his thick belly-like skin. You see kind of a bit of ogre blood kind of pour out through. And he goes, "Oh, oh, oh,
Stab it,
oh,
thief!
Lord, what it was meat. It's you trick knob." He gets frustrated as he's like a baby on the ground. He can't get back on his feet. He's like writhing and getting slashed and cut. Azalea, you're up. As he's on the ground writhing, and you just appear from the shadow.
Alright, I'm gonna slash at him with my rapier.
What? Another one? As he sees you kind of come at him.
13 to hit for 9 damage.
Okay. Ah, yeah. And ah! 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 Yes,
I say,
cut up.
if you don't struggle, we'll make a deal with you. And then I use my bonus action. I don't know if I can hide. There's nothing to really hide behind.
No, I mean, if there's no viable hiding places, then you can't hide.
I can hide behind his butt.
The only way is you would step out of his range and try and hide somewhere along here, but
You could pluck out his eyes, then you technically would be hidden.
that could work. Anyway, what are you doing for your bonus action?
I guess I'll use it to disengage. So, well,
Yep.
it's yeah, whatever.
Omen, now at the beginning of the round, he's no longer
it's-
surprised.
Well, hang on. If it's the surprise round, if I get out of his threat zone, can he get an AO on me or no?
He doesn't have no reactions at all. That's what it says. It
Okay,
establishes
so then
that.
I wouldn't use my. I would move out here and then I guess try to hide behind Bolthar's big butt.
Into the Balthar.
Stealth check.
Okay.
I mean, roll a stealth check. Just a normal stealth check. Let's see.
21.
Okay, yep, you hug the wall. You hug the wall. I'm gonna just put you with the wall. There you go.
You could pocket sand him.
I don't
So-
have that.
Woman, you're up. What are you doing? As you see the ogre on the ground, Arr! Arr! He looks angry and slashed up. He doesn't look very happy right now. Meat, and he's really freaking pissed right now.
Toll of the Dead.
What are you doing?
This is what I'm gonna guess.
Good.
DC 13 Wisdom.
Bong.
Natural 20 plus minus 2 wisdom, which makes it 18.
Oh yeah, he definitely passed.
Ah, yeah, in frustration, just slamming his hand onto the ground with his club and everything. Bolthar, you're up. As you see him still frustrated. Omen, you point your finger and you feel the power fade as the ogre His will is strong and frustrated right now.
Oh wait! Can I use my portent?
You have to do it before he declares.
Oh yeah,
roll.
before the actual roll. Fuck.
Alright.
What was I gonna say? Yeah, it's Boltha. You're up. What are you doing?
Alright, I'm gonna do 2 attacks, a normal attack and a bonus action.
Go ahead.
That's the
You get
19.
advantage. He's still prone.
That's
I
19.
roll with advantage. Yep.
Does that hit? Huh? And then I'm going to roll the 10 for.
Did you
Oh,
already
man.
roll with advantage?
Yeah, but it's a 19. Do I have to roll it
You
again?
have a potential to crit.
Oh.
Show 20. Ah, well, here you go.
Okay, so that's 5 damage on that attack. And I'm
He kind of reaches his arm out towards the stalagmites.
12 plus 5, that's 17. And that's a 1d4. Where's the 4? Here.
So much damage on this guy. Fucking hell.
Plus 3, that's 7. Wow, that did more damage than the other thing. So that's 7 damage on that, and then 5 damage on the previous one.
Alright. In total, how much damage did you do in total?
12.
Alright. He kind of staggers a little bit by all this. He's looking pretty beaten up from that. He's not looking to the best of his shape. I'll give him that. Gets back up, rattled after all this. Hold on. Yeah, he's looking terrible. Okay. Since he's almost on his last foot, he's almost out. He's gonna for his whole action.
For his whole action?
For his whole action.
What?
Yells out for his whole action. Yeah, he's just calling out his brother for his whole action, and he's gonna move 5 feet backwards. 10,
So, attacks of opportunity.
20, 25.
Are we getting
Yeah,
attacks of
good.
opportunity?
25. 5. Go here. Go here. Yeah, make attacks of maybe you down him. We'll see how you do it.
Oh, shit.
I rolled an
That's
8
7.
plus 5, so a 23 or 13, 23. I rolled a 13.
I rolled a 7.
13? Yeah, that hits. That hits. Bolta, what did you roll?
And a 7.
The 13 hits as he runs by.
I do 6 plus 3, so 9 damage.
My God. Okay.
No,
I'm
I
done.
actually did more damage than what I was supposed to, but okay, that's fine.
You forget to
Okay.
do sneak
So
attack.
as you
No,
slash-
I did the sneak attack. I forgot to add my +3.
you forgot to add your +3. That's okay. So you forgot to add +3, right?
Yeah.
I'll deduct the -3 from the hit points. That's okay. Right now he's looking. As you slash him into the back, you just see him lumber forward, like he almost looks like a drunk person trying to run. He's like, bleeding out all over.
I told him if he didn't struggle, we'd make a deal with him. He didn't, but he decided to run like a bitch, so...
One round, you guys did 18, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. 42 damage in one round. He is really looking terrible. He almost died by that whole surprise round. No. You can't really negotiate after you just almost killed him. If you guys cut him up a little bit,
if he's afraid to fucking die, why not?
Paternal instinct, he's just calling his brother. He's running away and calling his brother. That thing, Black Mage, your turn.
God, this giant thing in front of us.
So we can't see in the fog either, correct?
No.
Oh, can't see anything.
Run! Run, you cowardly piece of shite! I'm casting, Vicious Mockery. It needs to make a Wisdom save throw.
Do you have to see him, or he just has to hear you?
He has to hear me. If the target can hear you.
So it's a bit freaking it's a bit slow on the wake up. Oh, hold on, where is he?
And the DC is 13.
13? As you say that to him? Alright, let's see. Is that wisdom you said?
Yeah.
As you run, he doesn't care about you. He just runs as he runs further into the grotto, disappears in the smoke. Azalea, what are you doing?
I'm gonna run over here. Can I see the goblins on the cliff from here?
No. There's a fog, remember?
Oh, fucking...
Oh, right.
Well, then I can't do shit. I'm just gonna ready action, I guess. For whatever I can see come out of the cave.
So that's your readying action. Whatever you see come out of the how high is this fog? Because the ledge is 10 feet high off the ground.
20 by 20.
Long and 20 feet high? Holy shit.
Yeah, I think so.
Yep. See shit? They can't see shit. You hear the goblins kind of squeak. Ah! 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 They don't understand what's going on.
Where did this fog come from?
I know. The Thog doesn't get to act now. Neither does the goblins. They act on the next turn. So, Omen, you're up. What are you doing?
Is it me?
Yes.
That's you, Omen.
I'm going to minor illusion the sound of Gum Gum on this side of the fog, screaming for help from his goblin friends.
Okay. Is that a cantrip, Omen?
It's cantrip, yes.
Let's see. Alright, so what's that? Is that an inside check on the noise? Is that what it is?
It's an intelligence check if they suspect
Intelligence check.
If they suspect something's wrong.
I'll do for 3. What's your DC?
The DC's 13? Is that what they're fighting against? DC 13?
You see you hear a couple of them like, ha! What's that?
Oh, by the way, when they're making the check, it's an action for them.
Oh, when they're making a check. Oh, okay. So that will be the next turn then.
Yeah, so on their turn, they have to investigate the action or investigate the sound as an action.
Alright. So that's your turn, Omen. Volta, what are you doing? Into the freaking fog and disappear.
Yep. Nothing else to do. Unless they want to stop me and say something.
The fog.
10. Why can't I move this thing? 15, 20. Oh, I can hit him from here. Okay. I'm going to try. I wouldn't know where he is.
No, you from the motion of the fog moving about, you kind of see the commotion of him, but you have a hard time hitting him, so it would be a disadvantage. You have a sense of where he is because the fog's like moving about, he's flailing about. This guy wants to live, kind of thing.
All right, I'm gonna try and do another attack and bonus action to try and hit him with disadvantage. That's a 10, that's 7, that's 15, and 12. Any of those hit?
What was the first hit?
15 and 12, that's for disadvantage. Does 12 hit, I guess?
12.
So,
12 was the lowest number, right?
yeah.
Hit. Roll damage.
Alright. That's 7 plus 3, that's 10 in damage.
Which, as you kind of like see the fog kind of disperse a little bit, you see it moving about, and you're like, all right, it's right there, and you stick your halberd right into the motion. You feel something taut, like something strong, and you're like trying to pull your thing back. Limp, and your halberd just drops down. And you yank it out. Your blade, and it's just dripping with ogre blood, and you're like, yep. You don't hear anything. You just hear, ugh! Oh! Collapsing sound. You know for a fact that he's out.
Okay. So I moved 5.
As the fog is not moved anymore. The fog's no longer moving.
Okay. Moved back 15 feet. Okay. I got him, guys!
Alright, Black Man, you're up. What are you doing?
Omen, have you casted Mage Armor on yourself?
No, I didn't do it.
Okay. 15. And I'm gonna play on my. I guess I have to drop both my weapons and pull out my Cittern. And I'm going to play a little tune and then touch Omen and cast Barkskin on him.
You drop your weapons, cling, 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 as they clank to the ground, and you pull out your Cittern and you cast Barkskin. So what does that do?
Is
that Mage Armor?
No, it's a kind of Mage Armor. Your skin becomes rough and bark-like, and you gain 16 AC. Well, you get 16 AC.
My flat AC is going to be 16.
Yes.
Okay. So it's it's the same as Mage Armor for me.
But now you're like fucking Woody.
Nice. There's nice. So I got a good Woody going on.
I am Groot. I am Groot.
I'm Groot.
He's tough like wood.
Goblins. So the goblins are gonna try and poison Steve. Okay. One is gonna.
Do I reaction attack? Or do I not see him?
You don't see him. He's still fogged.
Oh, okay.
Can I change the roll for any of those guys, or I have to be able to see them and stuff?
I think
you see a bit of the fog, but it's very small, and you can't really figure out what's going on.
I mean, the important thing is you seeing the future, so I would imagine you can change the role.
See.
So, alright, so every goblin made a roll to see whether they doubted the yell for help?
Goblin has made a roll.
Against my DC?
Okay, let's just see how is this. Portent and how to use it correctly. Okay, as I understand, whenever you take 2d20s and record them, you replace any one attack roll, saving throw, or ability check. Anybody else's roll.
You can see.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then you have to see them.
Okay, never mind.
The key part to note is that you must announce this before the roll takes place.
Oh shit. Okay.
So you have to announce it before it happens. So,
Okay.
Yeah. So they've rolled, and you don't know what happened, but you hear a little bit of rocks falling down, and that's about it. You hear a huge growl. You hear shattering of rock. And he's gonna spend his action finding out what the fuck this. Something's blocking his way. Soft and wet is blocking his way, so he's gonna find out what it is. Before. Oh! You hear this loud yell of pain. And then a club hitting the ground as it just echoes throughout the cave. Silence. What are you doing, Omen?
I'm gonna do it again. Same
Again?
thing.
Oh, same thing?
Same thing. Minor illusion of, a more stressed out Gum begging for
Okay.
help
Okay.
and saying we're under attack. Quickly defend.
worries.
I don't know how to. I can't do the Gum voice, but quickly defend the mouth of the cave.
It's good to know. Bolthar, what are you doing?
I guess I'm gonna stay here because I have no reason to go out because I wouldn't know if that goblin is there. So I'm gonna go ahead and make, I guess, a ready action
What are you readying your action for?
for just attacking the first thing that comes out of that fog.
So ready action. You ready action for the first thing that comes out of the fog.
Oh, I'm gonna
Coming up
move back
next.
5 feet.
Moving back slightly. Okay. So is Bolthar is numb. He's dead. Blackman, what are you doing?
You said Thog was like slamming his club down, right? You can hear it?
Yeah, here.
Can I guesstimate the general location?
Yes, you can, because he's swinging it up and down. You see the fog kind of get disturbed in this area.
Okay, I am going to cast Fairy Fire as I... Oh, well, before I do that, I pick up my shit and then I move the 15 feet.
Okay.
Then I'm going to cast Fairy Fire.
Casting whereabouts? Oh, actually, make a perception check, because if you cast it right on top of him, he has to make a saving throw, and if he fails, he's...
It's a 20 by 20 cube. I'm just going to cast it in the general area.
Smarter.
So, like... So long as the cube clips him in any way, he'll get hit by it.
You making?
Alright, so he has to make a Dexterity save. DC's 13.
Oof, that's a 7. Nope. Fails.
Okay, so he's lit up with ultraviolet light or ultra. He's lit up with violet light. He's outlined with violet light, so we can see him in the fog now.
Magic.
Also, in addition, because we can see him, creatures that make attack rolls against him have advantage.
Jesus Christ.
Right.
Kuji's not ready for this.
What?
That did pretty good, I must say.
Fairy fire does that? Wow.
Yeah,
What the hell?
Also as a side effect, you lose bark skin.
Oh, because it was a concentration.
Yeah, it was a concentration effect. I have to stop concentrating on the bark skin to fairy fire him.
Aww.
Okay.
You're no longer
As
Woody.
this one, Bolthar, you see a goblin come out.
Gum Gum, take a finger!
As he comes out and speaks in goblin. Where are you, Gum Gum? And he sees you. He sees you at the last minute, and your halberd just goes.
Get to my.
You see him. He has half cover, but Bolthar is the one in front of him, so he gets to attack and swing first. What are you doing? You got a swing, reaction, action,
Alright.
reaction.
Okay. I'm going to. Let's see. I don't know. I guess I'm just gonna hit him. That's
Hits
an
everything.
18.
Yeah, that definitely hits. Roll damage. He lives. Hey!
That is a. No, that's a 4. He might. Yeah. Gonna hit a 1.
As he gets cut by you, Azalea, you get a reaction. He has 3/4 cover.
Well, it wouldn't be a reaction. I held my action.
So it would be an action. He has 3/4 cover, so try and shoot him, or try and work your magic.
I run up to him in a shadow, and I stab him in the throat.
When you hold an action, it's an action. It would be an attack action. Action, I think. That's how hold an action works. I think. What I know.
Oh.
Me too. I have to do some research. Hold on. You can only hold an attack. I think
don't
you
know.
hold movement.
I don't know if hold action is the thing you can do ready action.
Well, that's what I meant.
Well, with the ready action, you use a reaction. Doesn't.
Okay, fine. I have to drop my rapier and I shoot with my crossbow.
Your crossbow. So
Or short
you're in
bow.
your. Are you next to him, right? Are you over here or you're next to him? You're over here, right?
You said I can't move, so I'm there. Does it still
Wait.
count as a sneak attack because I was hidden?
He didn't really see you, so you do have advantage. He didn't notice your presence. That again. Dice between a 4 and an 18. There you go. And so roll again, see if you get a 20. How much damage?
5 piercing.
Oh. Just collapses to the ground as he gets a bolt right in his throat. The only thing the other goblins heard was, "Gum Gum, where are you?" and then silence. And he did. Azalea, you're up. Now it's your turn.
Can I throw the Calag off the edge of the map? Does that make it disappear?
No, you have to delete it.
Oh.
but since you use your held action,
I'm gonna hide.
the bonus action. All right, roll d20, hide away.
Well,
How was that? How much is that?
12.
Move to
Oh,
hide.
sorry,
Alright, so
10.
you're
10.
10? Okay. 10, okay. 10, so you're stealthed away against the wall there. Thog. 5.
Oh shit!
Comes out of the thing.
And he's still lit up.
See him glowing with this magic as he looks at his hands and everything. You make me look stupid, and you kill my brother.
Uh-oh.
Rush. He goes forward. Goes to you. Swings his Flintstone-made club at you. Raw. Say 16 to hit.
18, he misses.
Both as you manage to duck out the way and use the halberd to your advantage and deflect the thing against the wall, and you notice as it hits the wall, it just shatters the wall. The wall is just cracked into many pieces, and you kind of swallow your spit a little bit and be like, if that hit you, it would have done a lot of damage. He dislodges it from the wall, and then Reddy just stares all. You both are Blackmane, and you're not sure if he has noticed you yet. And Omen in the corner. As you see the steam come out of his nose. I'm gonna crush you and make you into ogre patty. It's his turn. Omen, you're up as you see this huge hulking figure just barely miss Volthar, just shatters the wall.
Okay, I'm going to cast grease underneath him at the mouth of the cave.
Okay.
And I'm gonna portent hit whatever roll he has into a 10, which will make it fail.
Alright.
So he's gonna slip.
What is this gonna do?
So slick grease covers the ground of a 10-foot square, centered on a point within range, and turns into difficult terrain for the entire turn. When grease appears, each creature standing on the area must succeed a Dex saving throw or fall prone. The creature that enters the area ends its turn on it must also succeed a saving throw or fall prone. Lasts for 1 minute, no concentration.
He goes, growls at you. He sees you. He goes, magic! As he sees you kind of make verbal noises under you. You use your verbal magic to kind of say, mutter underneath your bed. You make hand signs and everything, and then you kind of cast it. She kind of looks at the ground. And then for a minute there, your eyes kind of go white. You see Omen's eyes go white, and you see the future. As you see him kind of do it, is he gonna dodge it? You put the slick of oil right where he's gonna put his foot backwards. Just at the last minute, as he kind of steps backwards to dodge it, you put the oil right there. You kind of see where he's gonna put his foot. You kind of see where he's gonna place his movement, and then just when he puts step foot backwards, and then you just see it there, and then you just and he kind of steps backward and smile that he knows that he dodged it, and then kind of echoes throughout the cave as he just lands straight on his bum. Growls at you and stares at you as he's slipping and slipping in this grease-like bucket. That's your turn, Omen. Volthar, you're up. As you see the ogre slipping in this like greasy texture. You have a feeling that if you go into that square as well, slip and fall as well.
Alrighty. Well, that just happened. I'm gonna go ahead and do a series of attacks, which is a attack, bonus action, then action surge, another attack.
God, what are you guys? Okay.
14. So it's 18, so that one hits. 0? You can run a 0?
No, that's 10. That's 10. You rolled max damage.
Oh, okay, so that's 13 damage on that one. Sorry,
13 damage.
I'm a little bit of a newbie.
You take your halberd backwards and you swing it, and you bring it down. He tries to duck out the way, he tries to bring his club, but the halberd just gets between the club and him, and then
That's a crit!
slashes him.
You just critted!
God. All right, go ahead.
Oh my god!
Alright. I said it would be a bonus action though.
Yeah, so you roll the d4 twice.
Oh, whoops.
That's 3, and then roll it again.
Is each one of those affected by the modifier or just the first
No,
one?
it only gets affected once.
Okay,
So
so
you have
that's
5.
3 plus 3, that's 5, 6, 7. That's 7 damage on that one.
3 and a 2, right? So that's 5 plus your modifier. That's how it goes.
Yeah, so that'll be 7. Wait, 3 plus 2. Oh, I'm sorry. 8. Sorry. I meant 8, not 7. The first one was a 3, right?
Yeah, you rolled 5. Your roll value is 5.
Okay, so it's 8. Okay, so that's 8 damage for that one.
In one round, you did 8, 9, 10, 11. You did 21 damage in one round. Jesus. Alright.
Yeah, but I'm also action surging, so I'm gonna do another.
Oh my god, okay.
It's a good thing you roll with advantage.
That's 15 on that one.
Yeah. Jesus Christ. Alright.
And that is another 6 damage. Well, I can't use that one anymore. Scratch out action surge.
Just, get another 6 damage there, you know, just cool. You know. Alright, is that your turn?
At least you know I can't do that anymore. Alright, yeah, that's
7 damage.
the end of that.
Okay, so as you see Bolter kind of rush forward, position himself, just plant his feet into the ground, and then swipe left, right. Use the butt end of it. See the thing go. You see one of his teeth kind of get dislodged. And you see one big tooth kind of fall to your feet, Blackmane. And he takes the second with his critical hit. Last swipe, he takes a surge, and you see him go down and just slash his lip open. You see his lip kind of hang loose. And you see his lip and his teeth right there where there's the cut mark. There's no teeth or lip, just hanging open like loose flesh. You see him there. He got pretty cut up by freaking Voltar there on that one. Pac-Man, you're up. As you see the ogre is just shaken by this onslaught of blows against him. He's missing his lip and his upper tooth and lower tooth are gone.
I'll come and join the fray. Slash him with my scimitar. That is a crit.
The fuck?
Oh shit! About 2d6s?
Yeah.
Holy shit,
Oh,
dude. Oh my god!
That's 9 plus 3, so 12 damage.
Alright. Jesus Christ.
Goodness.
Okay, alright.
Alright,
This guy's still alive.
now poking him with my short sword.
Yeah. Sure.
What happened?
That was a 13 plus.
Dude, Hyakuji,
5.
dude. Yeah, okay, sure, yeah, he's a short sword. Why not?
How much is
6
that,
damage.
sorry?
I rolled an 18 to hit, and it did 6 damage.
Boy, okay. 6, is that what you did?
Yeah, 6 on the second hit.
Alright, chill out, bro. Can do some
Don't worry,
deducting
you'll meet your brother soon.
here. Okay. Woo! That was a lot of damage. Alright, I'll just do a little bit of maths here, because that's a lot of numbers that you just took off him. Hey, that's the thing here. 6 minus 12. God. Lord! Okay. As you slash and hack, you just see Thog helplessly. He can't do anything. As you just both you Omen just see this terrible sight of Boltar and Blackmane just hacking and slashing this just bits of meat and blood splattering all over them. They're just hacking. The guy's just covering. He's not even using his club anymore. He's just putting his arms in front of him, just using his arms as meat shields. He's just too much pain! Wait! He kind of shouts. He shouts that out. Gonna go down 5. That's 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 45. And I gotta make a slippery. Because it's freaking slippery here. He slips and falls on his bum. He fucking slips. Wait a minute, I gotta get this one out. This goblin kind of runs. Frog, what's as he slips down and then falls and slips on his bum. And you just see Dog. And he's just covered in wounds. That's Zelia, you're up.
I'm gonna use my reaction to hit him.
Okay, yeah.
The goblin as he was coming in.
Fuck!
Jesus Christ.
Fuck! Hyakuji was not ready. Was not prepared.
Oh, that is a 16.
You guys get any damage yet?
I don't think so, dude. We haven't been hit yet.
That's
God.
10 damage on the goblin.
As all of you see this, you see the goblin say, Dog! And as he slips, and you both have to think, oh, there's an opportunity there. He takes the opportunity, takes the backhand of his halberd, and the goblin right in the head so hard that the backhand of the halberd just goes right through his skull. Oh shit! And that goblin's fucking dead. And you kind of shake the back end of your thing, it's fucking stuck there, and you just shake it off. And the body of the goblin's just dangling on the end of on the back end of your halberd. It's just dangling there, and you manage to destroy it. Just goes as it comes off. It's this dull sound, this dull wet sound. It goes and drops to the ground, and that goblin's dead. Just outright dead. Zelia, you're up. As you see this happening, this goblin just didn't last a minute. Just didn't last a split
right?
second. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead.
Okay. All right.
This is Azalea's turn, I think. Azalia, what are you
Oh
doing,
yeah,
Azalia?
Azalea.
I forgot to pick up my rapier, so I have to stab him with my short sword.
With a short sword, with advantage because he's slipping about.
Isn't that a sneak attack?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is, sure is. There is a sneak
Yep,
attack.
sure. Why not?
Advantage.
More damage.
Advantage.
Well. Oh, okay.
12 to hit.
Up to hit, that hits. Yeah, that hits.
7 damage.
Okay. As you kind of slash him, you kind of stick your short sword in his gut and then just pull out
Oh,
and
I'm
a bit of the
sorry.
guts.
It's a dagger, so I stab him in the foot.
The foot. I hear him yell out in pain. Not my big toe! As you kind of stab out, you see the blood kind of spurt out of it. You just see him writhing in pain and agony. He's just covered in cuts, slashes. It's just looking terrible. It's just bad. It's just bad.
My bonus action. Well, my movement. I'm gonna go over here, pick up my fucking rapier again, and then that's fine. Bonus action
Take the
to
goblin away.
hide.
To hide? Go ahead. Roll stealthy stealth.
23.
Visible again. Alright, Thog on his turn. Just stop! Stop! No more pain! Ah! Yes, he's writhing on the ground. Okay. Gonna try and negotiate with you. He speaks up to Volthar and Blackmane as they're hacking and slashing. Please stop! Enough pain! I submit! I submit! Please! And he lets go of his club.
Submitting is not enough.
of his club. He's like, please, please, mercy, as he lets go of his club. And for a moment of weakness, as you say that, so many's not enough. He just, so, and he tries to swing at you, Blackmane. Disadvantage because he's. Can he get back up for his movement, or he has to make another save to drop back down?
The save is at the end of his turn. He has to make a save, I believe. Let me double check.
Okay. Just double check and see what it does.
Could have him fight for us.
A creature that enters the area or ends its turn must also succeed a throw, and the grease lasts
Back up.
1 minute.
All right, so he gets back up for his move. He's like, ugh. Blackmane takes his club. I'm taking one down with me. And he swings at you, Blackmane.
I'm gonna make that roll a 10. I'm sorry, a 7. It's a 7. It's a 7. Whatever he rolls for damage is a 7.
You mean attack, right?
His attack roll is a 7.
That's portent. Is that what you're saying?
Portent, yeah, I'm using portent.
Okay, so it's a 7.
Yep.
Hit? Does that hit?
No.
Oh, he misses. He goes. As he swings his club, I'm gonna make a dexterity save.
What was it? What was the attack roll?
15.
Wait, what was it? 15?
13.
Oh, yeah, it doesn't.
Do I like tell? I told Albinox like move this way or something, and he'll.
Yeah, you kind of say, Albinox, be careful! He's gonna swing to the right. Duck now! And as Albinox kind of listens to you, he just ducks out of the way. Huh? As he sees it at the last minute. Why, you ratchet user! And as he swings to the right widely, he goes, oh no, not again! As he falls back down on his bum. Dexterity save at the end of his turn.
Jeez.
He's fucking terrible
Not
right
having
now.
a good day.
That's Dog's turn. Omen, you're up. As you see him just slipping and he's cursing and swearing in ogre. It's terrible pain right now. It's the most humiliating battle ever.
Toll the dead.
The dead, alright. Sim save. It's an 8 minus 2, which is a 6.
So he takes a D12. Hold on.
How much damage you do?
12 damage.
Oh my god.
Okay, as that happens, you point your finger at him, and what background is your chromancy?
It's no. Well, divination, and the background is astronomer kind of thing.
So you kind of open your eyes, and your eyes blink, and you point your finger. Your time has come, ogre. And he gets dumb. He gets back up on his feet for a minute. I don't think so. I'm bringing you down with me. And you kind of smile for a minute. You foresee his future. You see how he's gonna die. And as he goes forward, he slips one last time. And he goes forward. Both are you kind of step back, and Omen, you say, both are step left. Both are you step left and backwards. And at the last minute, you see the ogre and fall forwards, and you see one of the stalagmites on the ground goes right through his skull. Right through his throat. You see him, and you see him twitch for a minute on the stalagmite that was there. You guys probably did not see, but Omen saw it. Twitches and just lies there, motionless and dead. That's the end of your turn, Omen. That's your death toll. You foresaw his future, how he died. That's how he died.
Yeah!
Oh, you're up as you see the motionless body, and you just instinctively follow the voice of Omen as he guided you away from the fall of this ogre. Main and Bolthar, you kind of have a feeling that your friend kind of sees the future a bit. you kind of got that little gut feeling.
Holy shit.
You only used this is the first time he's using his see the future ability, so it's the first time you guys see this, and it's pretty impressive.
Oh wow. I'm just gonna like stand in awe because I just saw a stalagmite go through this ogre's head, and I guess what am I gonna do? There's a giant ogre in front of me. I'm going to yell out in Goblin, just enough to where I guess in this general vicinity we'll hear it. Never mind. I'm just gonna yell out in Goblin, or try to. I guess it's a performance check to kind of lure them out.
If you're trying to intimidate them, or scare them, or persuade them, what are you doing?
I'm trying to yell out in Goblin with my best Goblin voice that we killed them all. Come, help us get the spoils of war.
Make it I would say with disadvantage, but because the fog is clouding, they can't really see. So go just a normal deception check. See what happens.
Deception? Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Is it a deception check?
Deception.
It's
Deception
yeah.
check.
What is deception? That is what? Okay. 11.
We'll see. On their turn.
Alright,
Now,
and
I'll
then
just do as a reaction and see if they believe.
Alright, I'm gonna
Fair enough.
sit here. Did my reaction
the oil.
reset? I don't think so.
5. That's 15. That's 20.
Hold on. Went goblins. Goblin hit. Then my turn went.
Your reaction hasn't reset yet.
Oh, okay.
You have used your action, but this one is gonna make a deck save because he's slipping on the oil.
Did you say I hadn't, or I already used it for this round?
This one slips again. And then he realizes you guys are there. Azalea, you're up.
This guy just fell?
He just slipped and fell to his face.
Okay, I'm gonna stab him.
Well, with advantages, he's prone on the ground. This is the most fun D&D ever.
The slaughter
Yeah,
at the Dripping Cave. What is this place called? The Dripping Cave?
Yeah.
The slaughter of Dripping Caves.
The astromancer tactician throwing down cover
19
everywhere.
to hit for
That definitely hits. Don't worry about it. Go ahead.
10 damage.
Dead.
As you poke him with the rapier, you just do like that scene from Game of Thrones where you see that young boy and he just pokes the freaking needle in his throat. You just poke that in the goblin, so you just poke your rapier right in his throat, just like a poke, and he just dies on the spot. The other goblin sees this and he's freaking frightened right now. He sees a giant ogre's body. He sees bodies now. He sees he just appear, poke, disappear.
I'm going to bonus action hide. 19 to hide.
Good to know. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Thog,
Is dead.
you're up.
Dog's dead as fuck.
Shit, he's dead as fuck. Okay, go on.
Are there any goblins left here? This one guy who just stepped out of the
Yeah,
fog?
he just appeared. Yeah, he just appeared. You see him there. He looks afraid and cornered right now, realizing his mistake.
Is it my turn? Yeah. I'm gonna dissipate the grease and point my finger and cast Toll of the Dead at the goblin.
Fair enough. Yep.
Bye.
Oh no, he hasn't been damaged yet.
No, so it's a D8 if he fails the wisdom save
Instead of a D12.
instead of a D12.
If he has not been damaged yet. Alright, fair enough.
Right.
He rolled a 10 for the wisdom.
Okay, so he failed the wisdom save. It's a 13 so you're fighting against. So I roll a D8 for damage. No 1. I roll 1.
You just see him
Giggle
kind
with gray
of
hair.
screeching in fear. He just screeches in fear and then he kind of chokes on his own spit for a minute, and then you see him choking, and he takes damage from choking on his own spit. You just see him kind of, you know how you swallow your spit in reverse, you know, kind of how you have it in the back of your throat. It's terrible. That kind of feeling that he's having right now. He's like, fuck. He's having a hard time right now. That's your turn, Bolter. You're up. But you see him just choking on his thing. He looks at you. He goes, "Mercy, Grumbush, have mercy." As he sees your towering form on him.
So is there just a
Looks frightened
giant
and afraid.
ogre in front of me that I can't reach this goblin through?
Yeah, you can't reach him. You're gonna have to try and.
I'm gonna try and jump on top of this ginormous ogre and then try to poke at him. I guess, do I make it an athletics check?
It's just difficult terrain. You just go half movement.
Oh, okay, okay. Alright.
Now you're right bang in front of you now. He's like,
Please, please have mercy. We're just sentries. We're just keeping a watch.
You also have...
Your friend Gum Gum sends his regards.
Run like traitor.
you hear him kind of curse and swear under it.
eh,
What are you doing, Boltar?
I'm just gonna say what he said, and then I'm gonna fucking smack him with my polar.
Alright, go ahead.
17.
The hits, definitely. We don't have high AC, these guys.
Oh, that's a 4 damage. And then
He gets cut a little bit, still holding his ground.
I'm alive.
18 bonus action. And that's 6 damage on the bonus action.
Use the backhand of the pole go right through it, and you hear this sickening sound as it goes right in. And you just pull it out, and then the goblin's body just falls dead on the ground. It's over.
So for future reference, I cannot make. Doesn't look like I can make grease dissipate. Not like fog, because fog specifically says I can make it dissipate on command. But grease does not. Grease just says it lasts 1 minute.
We can, I mean, technically climbed onto his bodies.
Yeah. I don't. Right. Because he jumped on the body, it didn't affect anything. But the grease will last 1 minute regardless of. Like I can't make it just disappear. So I fucked up there. My bad.
The mist or the fog?
I do. I dispel the fog.
Do you want to, or do you want to keep it just in...
I don't. I can't just move it. I don't think. Right?
No, you can't.
No, I can't move it. It can't move it. I'm gonna dissipate it.
Dissipate.
Okay.
As the fog dissipates, you see the bloody
We're
body
looting
of
all the
fog.
bodies. I'm specifically taking the gold bangles from the ogre.
3
Alright.
gold bangles off the ogre. Yeah, there's 3 on him.
He has 3 arms? What?
No,
Oh,
he
he's
has
not wearing-
2
He's got
on his left arm, left hand, and 1 gold bangle on his other.
Oh, okay. And what else does he have? What's this giant mace? What's through these guys' pockets?
Well, Azalea, you're the one over there, right? Are you the one looting him right away?
yes.
Just you and Bolthar looting him, so make an investigation check with advantage, as Bolthar is like helping you out.
While that's happening, I'm gonna pull a little stone out of my pocket and mutter a word to regain a spell slot.
Snap.
You can roll
my
it again.
My
Nina.
pearl of power.
Cool.
Nina, you can roll it again with advantage because
Advantage. You got advantage. Advantage. It's just nice. Plus helping you out. Oh, you take
It's
a
13.
decent amount of time with Balthar, kind of searching the body
She
of
has a
this ogre.
minus
You
one int.
Oh, just kidding. Sorry.
bangles off. You manage to take these bangles off, and these bangles out. Woo, they're pretty big. Like they could fit the waist of a small child almost. They're like almost like a belt for a little child. You pull off these bangles, 3 of them, and you kind of clip them to your waist. They're like they've got this. It's about, I don't know how to say in diameter. I'm gonna say it's about in the middle, like from base to base, like large, I guess you could say. 30 centimeters from side to side. That kind of big bangle, I guess you could say it.
I just bag of holding.
Centimeters. It's like from left to right, 30 centimeters wide. Sorry.
I guess you could use this as a, I don't know, a belt.
It would fit a child's waist almost, but it's pretty. So you hook the bangles on your side. You got 3 gold bangles. You look through
I have a bag of holding, so everything would go in my bag of holding.
put it all in your bag of holding. The 3 bangles inside the bag goes as it gets sucked into the bag.
Do you already have the document up? Ninuzzle?
Albinox is filling it out.
Okay, I'm gonna open it too.
Okay, so and as you search through his belongings, try and pull out his pockets. There's a couple of trinkets. There's like this bit of bones, a bit of leftover dried meat in one of his pockets, and then you find at the very bottom, as you dig in at the bottom, you find a small little sack. 15 gold pieces. That you find on this guy. Freaking really good. That's amazing.
Dude, we took 0 damage, huh? 0 damage.
0 damage,
The whole
yeah.
team?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was and I think what very limited resource expansion. I think I'll burn the spell slot.
I used Bark Skin and Berry Fire. I used the 1 spell slot, 1 spell from.
Holy shit, dude.
Good.
Wow.
So we
Okay.
don't find anything else, just the sack of 15 gold.
Dude, what about on
And the
on Nom? Did we already check Nom?
No, he's
I'm
next.
gonna check Nom.
Did we see
Roll
what that
investigation.
giant mace was?
It's just a big club, I imagine.
Just a big club.
Where's my D20? Holy shit.
The mace that Thog had was a makeshift mace of flintstone.
I rolled a 23.
Doesn't take you too long as you search through him. He has like weird bubbles. He has like a rack of bone necklaces. He has like baby. It's goblin bones, but it looks small, like childish sized. You're hoping it's goblin bones. You're not really sure. You don't want to investigate that, or you want to look into it. It's up to you. He's got.
I'm gonna
He has it in his
investigate
little. You got a medicine check.
17 plus what is it? Medicine plus 1. So 18.
Child bones, like baby bones, about the age of 4 or 5. 4 or
Fuck!
5-year-olds, yeah.
It's not
You
dark
just
at
drop
all.
it on the ground. You just drop it on the ground like, oh, fucking hell. That was disgusting. And,
I don't drop it on the ground. I'm still holding on to it. And I'm gonna just pass all this weird shit I found over to Azealia without a thought of what it is.
you know what it is. You know what it is.
I do. I
Baby.
know what it is. I know what it is. I know exactly what it is, and I'm just gonna pass it to her. nonchalantly.
So-
Why are you giving me bones?
It's
So-
a trick. It's a necklace. It's a trinket. I don't know if
the
it has
the
value.
bones that he's giving you see these bones like small bones, like almost tiny humanoid side bones. They look almost goblin size.
And what else did I
different to a
find?
goblin.
It's that.
You found 5 silver pieces. 5 silver pieces and 2 copper pieces.
I'm gonna give all that to Azalea.
Wait, what'd you
these-
say? 5 silver? Hello?
5 silver and
copper?
I gotta refresh mine. Hold on, let me just refresh. Okay, can you hear me now?
yep.
It was 5 silver pieces and 2 copper pieces. And 2 silver, 5 silver pieces and 2 copper pieces. All right, and you search through the rest of the moment, and doesn't seem to be anything else of value on this ogre. He seems to be the dumbest one.
I'm gonna go to the area where Thog was sleeping and inspect it.
You go ahead. Go
Or
straight ahead.
rather, I'll have Omen inspect it, because apparently I'm not good at
I'm gonna walk up. We'll walk up and
investigating
investigate this.
Be careful over there, guys. We haven't checked out that area.
And you squeeze yourself in.
Doing a real investigation.
So you squeeze yourself in through the thing. Can you hear me properly?
I think you're cutting out. You might be cutting out. I'm not sure.
Let me just take a look at my mic. Let's see. Voice activity. There. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Alright, let's just use this one. This one's more sensitive. Yeah, you make your way forward, make an investigation check. As you go and take a look. You see lots of weird stuff here.
Like a 24.
Alright, so you take a look around. There's pickaxes, there's axes, there's swords, shields. You see a couple of chainmails, studded leathers. There's a bit of everything here, and there's food as well. There's corns. There's dried meat. There's a huge leg of what you had earlier, what you made the illusion of beef meat. There's a huge two stacks of it actually pinned to the wall, to the stalagmites where he sleeps. And you see in the far corner, you see a large, about your size kind of chest, but a bit bigger than you. It's a bit bigger than your size because you're a bit small. Azalea almost, but the height of Azalea. Sorry.
Anything noticeable about any of the armor? Nothing looks special.
He just
Doesn't
told
seem-
you there's a chest the size of me, and you're worried about the fucking armor that's strewn about?
I'm gonna move up to this chest, okay? I just want to know. I want to walk up to it.
You walk up to it.
He doesn't want to miss anything, you know? They're dumb ogres. They might have thought something in particular was nothing and was actually
Should I roll something for the chest?
Hold on. I just want to take a look at something. Hold on.
I want to roll to see if it's trapped.
Yeah, you take a look at the chest. It seems to be all rusted and dirty. There's a bit of food. It smells a little off. Doesn't look that terrible. But kind of pops in behind. He's like, "Hey!" And you see Azalea. You gotta get spooked for him. And you go, "Oh!" As you see Azalea just come out of the shadow like she usually does. You kind of get spooked a little bit, but you kind of get used to it and just sigh and be like, "Damn it, Azalea!" He just keeps appearing and disappearing. Yeah, Azalea, you notice this big chest that Omen is trying to reach, but he's a bit too small to try and push it open.
He's too small to push it open? Wait, how
Yeah,
tall are you?
I am about.
You're 3 feet? What the fuck?
I'm
Okay, I'll push.
I'm on the higher end of 3 feet.
Okay, so you said That I did. Do I need to check for? Do I need to roll for trap checking, or did you say already that it doesn't look trapped?
It's entirely up to you.
Well, I'm gonna check for traps.
Can I help her with that?
Well, yeah, yeah, sure. Investigations with advantage, sure. Of the lock, make sure it's not booby trapped.
9.
What? You rolled better than that. I thought the
Okay,
first roll was a 12.
The first roll was not a 12.
I didn't see it.
So you kind of take a look at the chest. Appears to be safe. You don't think an ogre would be smart enough to frickin' booby trap a chest.
Okay, well, I'll open the chest then.
The chest, make a strength check, as this chest, the lid's pretty heavy. Well, not with advantage, because freaking he's too kind to help you with it.
Holthar! Just kidding, I wouldn't yell. I'd go up to him.
I'm gonna use Mage Hand to help her too.
Unless it weighs... You
Sorry,
can
back.
only hold
Mage
up
Mage
5
Mage
pounds.
right? No, it's 10 pounds. Mage Hand is a whopping 10 pounds of assistance. So it would essentially be a little hand that helps about 10 pounds worth of pushing power.
What did I miss?
You can make an athletics check with advantage because mage hand's there. It's up to you, or you can call both.
Athletics now?
Yeah, it would be athletics. I think that's what he said the first time.
Let me get down.
Oh, a strength check is what he said? I don't remember actually now.
Strength, as in athletics.
Strength
sorry.
check. Okay.
Okay,
13.
so this little like off topic, but who was the person in the keep that died in Nightstone? The person, the noble there.
The princess or whatever? Or
Yeah.
the queen? Or I don't remember her
I
name.
thought-
Velrosa?
The
Lady
Bellerosa.
Velrosa?
Velarosa,
Can
yeah.
you spell it in chat?
Hold on a second. I'll just get my, where is that thing again? VEL
No.
SA.
That's what was VEL? What NSA?
RO,
R
R for Romeo, S for Sierra, A for Alpha.
Okay, got it.
Nandar. Lady something of Velrosa Nandar.
And
Nandar. That's the
Okay,
one.
got it.
Okay, alright, so you managed to lift up the chest. You with the mage hand of your little deep gnome friend. The chest flings open. Take a look inside. It seems to be a stash of meat. There's like meat. There's dried meat. There's a bit of you kind of take a look at it. There's a bit of carcasses in there, and as you push through the stuff and see if there's anything at the bottom. You come all the way at the very bottom of it. Pretty not really sure what it is though. Sure, it looks wrapped up in some weird cloth.
Put up grabby hands. Grabby hands. Let me see that.
Can you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
I can.
Yeah, I
can now.
Okay, hold on. Let me just refresh again. God damn it! Hold on.
I'm like updating and making our notes a little
Okay.
organized.
As you see this heavy thing. As you pull out this heavy thing, it's wrapped up in cloth. You see it's wrapped up in nice cloth. It seems to be the other junk that's inside this chest. So what are you doing? Hear me?
Celia?
Nina?
Hello? Can you guys hear me?
What?
Yes.
Yeah, we
Is
can
Nina
hear
alive?
you. It's Nina that wasn't talking. Hello.
I don't
Nina?
hear shit.
Why?
Can you hear me,
'Cause my
Azalea?
headphones suck, Val. That's why.
Damn!
Hell yeah. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, so as you pull out from the chest, this very heavy, almost like a rock wrapped in cloth. It seems to be wrapped in cloth. It seems to be heavy, and it's wrapped in quite a unique cloth, and it kind of stands out from all the belongings that resides in this chest. What are you doing? Cloth thingy.
I'm gonna lift it up from the chest, and I'm gonna drop it to Omen.
Drop it to Omen. Omen, as this drops, you you kind of it's a bit heavy, not that heavy, but still you kind of catched it, and yeah, you have a
I'm gonna
wrapped
carefully
thing in
lift the
cloth.
cloth. I'm gonna carefully lift the cloth and peek inside.
Lift the cloth open, and you see the first top of it. You see what appears to be a cork blocking the top of it.
So it looks like a bottle.
Are you gonna wrap all of it?
I am gonna wrap a little more to see what's underneath the cork.
And you see these very, what appears to be almost like runic designs on the around the lid, around the where the cork is. It seems to be runic designs. It's brown, yellowish in color, and the cork itself seems to be yellow.
Okay. I'm going to wiggle the cork a little bit, not taking it off completely,
Wiggle the cork a little bit.
and kind of try to peer inside the bottle.
Are you trying to taking off the cork?
Almost completely, but still leaving it like touching the lip.
Okay, sure. You kind of pull it off. Goes as you pull it off. You kind of look inside, and as you kind of now take the cloth, almost falls off almost, and you now see clear as day. It looks like to be a ceramic jug. As you kind of look inside, but as you shake it, there's like a slushing of water. But
Can I make an Arcana check?
over, and you kind of like shake it, but no water, nothing, no liquid comes out. But when you shake it, you hear water inside.
Can I make an Arcana check on that? See if I know what this is.
As the cloth has come all completely off, you see it's a completely ceramic jug, and it's got many little cork sides. It's like, you know how a champagne bottle has like a cork?
Mm-hmm.
Corks all over it. It's got little corks all around it, of different colors. Give you a better image. Use my ogre as a reference. There you go. Looks like that.
I'm gonna take off one of the other corks. One of the corks on the side.
Oh, I can't see you. You're in that little area, right?
Yeah.
You kind of put it up as you pull off one of the corks. Yep, now up.
I'm gonna tip it over on its side.
Now you shake it. You Azalea, you just see Omen kind of doing this thing with this weird jug that's got many little corks in it. You look a bit strange, and he's trying to shake something out, but nothing's coming out.
I don't think you should play with something you don't know what it does.
Blackman, you don't know. Your friend seems to be taking 10 minutes. They've spent 10 minutes in there. They've taken quite some time now.
I'm gonna try. Look.
I'm gonna recork it.
So what are you doing in the meantime?
I'm sitting here, just sharpening my axe, watching these guys fiddle around until we can get back
in
to.
the dark, or is it lit?
Is this dark?
Freaking dark, pitch dark.
Oh, and I can't see anything. I can just hear them. Except
The only
for the
light
deep
that's to
gnome.
come see is from here, like a very, very dim light.
If it's dark, then I am going to light a candle.
So you have is from here, very dim light that goes out here. That's all.
I've got a lit.
You have a lit candle. Okay. So, what
Can
are
I
you
roll
doing?
an Arcana check on this? On the jug.
Go ahead.
Natural 20.
Jug seems to be magic, but you have a feeling that you'll have to spend a little bit more time to it to see how it works.
How big is it?
It's quite. It's bigger than. It's almost the same size as you. half
Almost
your
the
size.
same
Almost.
size, half my size.
Yeah, half your size. It's pretty hard for you to carry.
Okay, I'm just gonna walk. I'm gonna waddle over while trying to hold it.
It's like you're carrying. It's like you're carrying a mini you kind of thing.
I'm gonna I'm gonna struggle a lot, and I'm gonna waddle over to Bolt Tardoc. And I'm gonna ask him, hold this.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and lay my poleaxe down, put my hands out, and hold it at the base. And why am I holding this, little dude?
For later.
Yeah,
I'm gonna turn around and walk away.
Was Azalea over there? She has a bag of holding. Why?
I'm gonna ignore whatever he's saying.
What the fuck?
Black man, you hear?
Always getting food for the master. Stupid ogre.
And you see the goblin kind of come out from the shower.
God damn it.
Huh?
Wait, hold on. Give me-
He looks. he looks at the body of Nob. He's like, huh? And he walks up to it.
I'm gonna come up behind him, and I'm going to grab him and bring my scimitar to his throat. And you die. And yes, we did kill him.
I'm gonna scurry over.
Go scurry away. As you see the goblins there.
I'm gonna hold my orb up to his
Are you gonna
face.
try to force another goblin slave?
The Steve Gnome's got an army of goblins that he's with.
So I'm gonna pull my my orb out of my cloak and put it up to his face. Who else here?
You see him with a sack of food, like he was dragging a sack of food behind him.
Have we heard the noise? The loud clamping and stomping and shouting. I thought he was very hungry, so I brought extra rations for him.
How many is we?
Ah, there's other goblins there. Featuring my other fellow goblins, not like Gum Gum. Supposed to be back. Didn't even show up. Traitor he is.
That's right. Told us how to get here.
And filthy traitor. I should tell Chief Hawk and have his nutsack cut off.
Where is Chief Hart?
Hawk is deeper in the cave. Where he is, you can. Oh,
Are there others?
How would you like to be chieftain?
you're stupid and foolish. With all this noise and racket, the blob will be awake, and he will consume you. Hear the blob. This black substance that seeps out of caves and consumes and burns anything.
What can you tell me about the blob?
Blob is a black liquid that consumes and burns anything. Us goblins fear it. We can't even attack it. Every time we attack it, it multiplies and triples and quadruples. It's smart, even though it's just liquid.
Does this sound familiar to any of us?
Me too. Omen.
Yes.
Make a history check, since you are a mage and you've done some stuff, and
You
Odd.
see some shit.
And you're deep.
you studied some stuff in college. You probably heard
What
about
kind of
this
roll?
stuff.
History?
History check. Yep.
I rolled a soft 20.
I rolled a 21.
1. All right. Of this thing, they come in different shapes and forms. blobs, as they're called. They come in different shapes and forms. There's different colors as well. You've studied them in the past. They're slimes, most likely, or in the simple term, an ooze. And you know that a black ooze, like other oozes, black will desire warm and sense their prey through movement. And you know this for a fact, especially you, Omen. You and tick in your
Blackmane.
head. You and Blackmane kind of, it just clicks in your head. You notice that while the creatures seek like living and breathing targets, they will feast on animal guts, slimes, and mushrooms. And black puddings themselves can be found inhabiting like live under the ground, or they inhabit shrines or temples, and alone. They don't really like what do you call this? Be up with other oozes kind of thing. They're a solitary hunting kind of creature, and they're mindless by nature. Dwelling scavengers that wander and absorb whatever they find. Oh, how do you see it? There's no intelligence to an ooze. It's just, from your knowledge, an ooze is just enemies. Many enemies, doesn't care. It's food. It eats. It doesn't. There's no really knowledge. And you know that attacking the ooze, the black pudding itself attacks by grabbing and grappling and constructing prey directly into their liquid-esque mask. And like other ooze, they also secrete a deadly acidic substance which strongly and quickly dissolves weapons, tissue alike. So you have a feeling if you were to fight it with your swords, or your armor would be damaged by it. And like the goblin said, slashing and piercing will not really affect it, and sometimes will multiply it. It's very black pudding is one of the more dangerous oozes than the others. There's the gray and the yellows. You've heard of stories about it, but black puddings are more dangerous than their counterparts. What you know. As he sees both of you guys, kind of like your mind just clicking, goes, kind of laughs.
See? You will be food for the ooze.
Or the blob.
You'll be food for the blob. Once he feels the noise and he senses you're here, he'll eat you.
When he senses that you're here, and then I'm gonna knock him out.
Roll just make an athletics test to just choke him out.
What, you're not going to do the signature suplex?
Suplex! That is a 9.
He kind of lifts his throat upwards, kind of adjusting his body to lift upwards. You can't seem to choking. He's pretty nimble. He's like,
punch him in the gut, Omen!
I'm gonna take my orb and smack him across the head.
Okay, make an attack roll.
But he's restrained. Does he get it with advantage?
He does get with advantage because he's restrained.
I rolled a 17 anyway. I don't have proficiency in magical orb, unfortunately.
Just roll a D4. 4.
1.
You try and hit him. You try and hit him, and he just against his head. He goes,
You're all useless. Weak!
and he's about to shout and try and call for the others.
He goes, Chief Hawk!
As he tries to shout out, what are you guys doing? He's about to shout.
I'm gonna pull out my dagger out of my robe.
Stab him. You're gonna shiv him.
I'm gonna shiv him. I'm gonna cut off his hand.
What?
I'm gonna cut off his left hand.
Okay, yeah. Let's just roll a d20 with advantage.
Sorry,
You guys are pretty weird, but okay.
So as he's opening his mouth to scream, I'm going to take a dagger of my own and also shove it down his throat.
Alright.
13.
Say for the purposes of this, 'cause since you're both shoving him, you, Omen, stick a dagger in his guy, goes, ah! And then Blackmane, you stick a dagger down so it stops him from screaming. Both of you at the same time, motionless. Dead.
And then, of course, obligatory loot his body.
Duplicate.
He
I
doesn't.
loot the room.
He doesn't seem to have anything of interest.
Just a bunch
Nothing
of
of
meat.
interest. Eat
That he
dirt,
dropped, I meant.
trinkets. Nothing interesting.
Where are you guys? I can't see.
Black meat?
What?
Hello?
What?
You know this ooze?
Yes, I'm aware of this, and he should probably get moving if what he said.
What we do?
Well, we leave the bodies here, and let's
Villagers?
the dude came from this way, right?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on.
What the hell is that thing?
The hell's what thing?
From here. This entrance.
That's the jug we found. Were you not there for the jug?
No.
That's what this
So-
stupid deep gnome gave me instead of
We
putting it in
pulled
the
out-
bag of
We
holding.
pulled out. We pulled out this jug out of a chest, and I took it and I shook it around, and it sounded like there's water in it. When I opened it and I looked inside, I didn't see anything, and then and it has other corks, and I looked at another cork, and I tipped it over to dip out water, and nothing happened. So
Is
I
that the
corked it
only-
again.
Is that the only
That's
thing
not-
in the chest?
It was like corpses and bullshit, and this was just wrapped in stuff and left down there at the bottom of the chest. Yeah.
I guess
And I took it over to Boltar for him to hold it because it's too big, really, for me to carry
Can
around.
I make a history check on this jug?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, I don't know shit. Okay, let's go on.
Yeah, you saw him come from over here.
Oh, he came from over.
Sorry.
Here.
Over here. Sorry. Over here.
Okay. Well, first things first. Am I holding onto this, or are we sticking this in the bag of holding?
A little cumbersome. Stick it into the bag of holding.
I agree.
The item in your bag of holding. Just take the
Azalea, where are
the jug
you?
The Azalea token. Yeah, the jug token to Azalea if she's holding on to it.
Okay.
Where we go?
Taking the jug?
Yeah. I'll shove it in my bag with everything else.
Alright.
Let's make haste.
What's the duration of bark skin?
It's gone. I had to drop concentration.
Oh, it's concentration. Okay.
Because you guys are pretty badass. Hold on a second.
Oh, did we get XP?
Yeah, you get XP. Hold on. Shitloads of XP. Hold on. 4. And sorry. So you get 290 XP each.
Alright, we should be at 740 then.
XP each. That was pretty impressive.
How much was it? 740?
740 total, I believe.
XP each.
Yeah, 7.
450 XP, which is 900. The goblins are like 50 XP.
Wait, we got how much experience?
290. So we
Yeah,
should be at
740.
Didn't you just say 900?
No, he said 290.
Yeah, but then he added more.
What?
And that's all of it. Oh, you guys were 900 XP in total, plus the goblins, which is 250. Added together, it would be 1,100, and then after that, divided by 4, 1.5, but I rounded it up to 290.
Okay, alright. Okay. 190. Okay, then we got it. Right?
Hey.
290 is what you did it for.
Let's dig further into this cavern. I don't want to be black pudding.
Okay, vamos.
Is it just complete darkness, or do we see any kind of...
I have a candle.
He has a candle lit. You can see where he is.
Okay, so the lights, the torches that are up here, there's torches up here. In this area. It's like, there's dim light over here. Dim light. In the corners of the caves where the ledges are, there's like dim light from the torches. Where the guard posts were supposed to be, the goblins.
Oh, actually, maybe we should call it there.
We should probably... We should call what?
It's 3 o'clock. Maybe.
What? Don't we still have an hour?
An hour, I guess.
I mean, do you guys need to go to bed, or...?
Up to you guys.
I work tonight, so I will need...
Okay. I mean, if you need to go to bed, we can...
If we're about to go into encounter, we'll have to stop before...
You can stop now. You've gotten pretty good. I mean, you freaking slaughtered a whole fucking alien of fucking goblins and ogres, which was pretty impressive.
Without taking a hit.
I can do a little bit of exploring. I just can't do another combat encounter.
If we make a maybe take. I don't know. That would be stupid, I guess.
To you guys, what do you guys want to do?
Oh,
I can stealth forward and check out what's going on over there.
before we
Don't
do,
you have Find
can I...
Familiar?
I do, but it would take me an hour to cast it.
Okay.
Oh,
Right?
casting time 1 hour, yeah.
Oh, casting time is 1 hour. But I am a deep gnome with advantage in stealth in rocky terrain
Oh,
and 120-foot dark vision.
then be my guest.
Alright.
My small, mysterious friend.
Okay.
Are you guys leaving the jug here, is it?
No, it's inside of the bag of holding right now.
Drag this token to Azalea.
Okay, should I roll for stealth right now?
Stealth.
Okay.
My friend?
I rolled a natural 20.
Natural. Okay, you are stealthy as. You are
Okay.
one with the rock.
It's like my home. I'm gonna sneak around. And I have pure dark vision, and there's no light source from me either. I have superior dark vision, 120-foot distance dark vision.
Okay.
I can't see through this though. My token disappears.
Alright, hold on a second. I'm just gonna get you in the thing. Hold on. Where are we? Over here, right. Sarah.
Okay. I'm gonna move
So you kind of make your way in, slowly but steadily. You know there's a lot of stalactites and stalagmites that crowd this area. 20-foot high and 15-foot wide cave. It's about 20 foot high and 15 foot wide. The cave itself, rising up from the middle of the floor, is a particularly large 10-foot tall stalagmite riddled with a 4-inch. With 4-inch to 12-inch naturally formed holes that bore down into a hollow central cavity. Lying near this stalactite, you notice is the base is a badly corroded remains of 2 goblin scimitars.
Uh-oh.
And as you kind of take a look at this, look for a minute and you'd be like, oh, wait a minute, you kind of remember this thing, like you did your research before, you remembered in the past. It's isn't that? And as you realize, you see oozing out of the stalagmite this huge black substance slowly coming out of the stalagmite.
I'm gonna back away slowly. Am I still stopped?
Just a minute. As as you second. Let's see here. Let's see here. Where's that thing here?
Maybe there was a reason why they came from the left.
I thought that's the way we were gonna check first.
It's okay. It's all right. It's all right. We all have to inches. It's all part of adventuring. So you notice this thing kind of stick out, pops out. Hold on.
Oh.
Yes, where's- I hear.
I can't see it. It's in the block of invisibility. Oh god!
And it slowly starts to wrap. It starts to wrap around you. One of the pseudopods attacks you, and you see it slowly starting to absorb you. You hear Omen go, "Ah!" You hear a little sound as you see this thing go. Realize at this stage, oozes out of the structure. As it oozes out of the structure, Omen. Stage. This thing is how do I say this? Pretty large for its size, actually. It oozes out the entire square, and it's freaking pretty massive. And you see Omen go, "Ah!" As you see this huge ooze kind of ooze out of the thing. Omen, you kind of step backwards, and it swings at you, whoosh, as it tries to attack you. Let's see here. Pseudopod melee attack. Let's see.
Chill, 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 chill.
I know Taz.
Is
Oh.
a 14 plus 5 is 19 to hit.
Oh yeah, that fucking hits.
Let's see here. Let's see. So you take, as it hits you, whoosh, as you see one of its thing kind of just burst out and whack you, like a whip almost. You take, oh, that's not bad. 4 bludgeoning damage, whoosh, as you get hit by it.
Ow!
And you take, on top of that, as it hits you, as it lashes out at you, take on top of that. Hold on, I'm just gonna roll it here. This thing does 23 acid damage.
What the fuck?
That just kill
What?
you?
Just as
yes.
it goes out.
No, it didn't. It didn't by 1 HP. Wait. Is it your max health or your max total double your remaining? No, it's your max health, right?
To be
Double
it
your
has-
max health.
So if you're at 8 HP, right?
Yeah.
To be it has to be 12 plus 8.
Yeah, it just killed you, man.
I'm dead. I'm fucking instantly dead. I'm dead.
As you see this thing go, whoosh, and you see Owen go, ah! You hear him shout out in pain. He goes, shh. You hear the hissing sound of the acid slowly burning his armor and his claw, as it sizzles away. I believe that's where we're gonna end the session.
What the fuck?
I'm dead.
Why did we go this way again?
I mean, Albanox pointed this direction. I thought we were gonna go the direction that the goblin came out of.
Oh,
But I mean, the
was
direction
taking
doesn't
res-
matter.
I
It was
wasn't
just
like-
like.
I wasn't
This is the thing.
expecting the black pudding to come out and own you in one hit without being able
I mean,
to
how
run.
do I not wait? But like, how do I not have a moment to react when I notice the?
Listen to this. This is what it does. Has taken residence inside the stalagmite hollow core, and the holes in the stalagmite shell are wide enough that a character can stick an arm or staff or weapon. The pudding itself inside takes a free pseudo attack against anything that is nearby it.
But that's if you enter the room, no?
He's not in the room.
Oh
He's
no,
like-
you good.
Holy shit balls!
You
I was
good,
like,
bro.
I stepped just enough where I could see all the fucking shit before going into the room.
Good, you good, you good. For now, I forgot to tell you, you good. You good, you good. So as you notice this thing kind of ooze out, it seems to be blobbing out. You kind of step backwards. You're still stealth. Okay, so you guys don't hear him scream. You don't hear him scream yet.
I'm just gonna book it. I'm booking it. I'm fucking booking it. There's not even a question.
I'm gonna say, make an intelligence check, Omen,
All right, I'm down for that. I'm down for an intelligence check.
with advantage.
All right,
What is this check for?
natural fucking 20.
You know for a fact, not react to anything unless it moves. Reacts to movement. It only reacts to movement.
So
This thing only reacts to movement. It's freaking filling the floor and you're not moving, but it doesn't seem to be approaching your area. It just fills out the area around the stalagmite, like in a defensive way. I heard the footsteps of you approaching it and it kind of oozed out. And in a defensive way, it's around the stalagmite, kind of whisking and... like you see this exploding acid as it burns the floor. Movement alerts it.
Okay. Hold on 1 second. 1 second. Fuck.
Now would be
Fuck.
a great time to have that floating disc.
Just tensor disc your fucking way out.
But I am stealthed, correct?
Stealth.
Would I know that if I cast Mage Hand on the other side of the room and move some rocks or something, would it react to that?
You have to make a sleight of hand check.
Okay. Fuck.
As you see this thing go, as it kind of like swelling and changing shape like a very viscous form. It's really disturbing to watch, and you're just slowly muttering underneath your breath, go, please don't see me, please don't see me. As you're like making the verbal component and making your hands. So make a sleight of hand checks.
For fuck's sake. 19. Okay, wait. Plus more. It was plus a lot more. Plus it's 22. 22 sleight of hand check.
Good, you're good. Now what are you doing?
I am gonna Mage Hand over here,
Okay.
and it's gonna move the rocks for him to react, and I'm gonna run the moment it moves the rocks.
Lift up the rock. It lifts up the rock, and then what are you doing with the rock? You got the rock in your hand. You got a pretty big boulder.
It's gonna throw it at it, so it forces an attack from it, and just gonna move the rocks around with it.
Or this way.
What? Which way? No. It's gonna throw it towards the wall, like close to it, more like here, like just so it reacts to the motion and just takes a swing at it.
As you throw the rock, the moment the rock hits it, you see the thing go whoosh, just lash out like a whip.
The moment I see that, I'm gonna run.
You run back. Make a dexterity check as you fucking book it. Make a dexterity check. As
Fucking make a dexterity check.
You're fucking Flash Gordon here, bro.
17
close.
plus stuff.
That was fucking close.
Fucking fucks, dude.
Come back.
Nope.
3.
Fuck this.
20. As you see Omen, go. All of you just see a blur just pass you. What the? And you see Omen just this tiny little feet just skitter like in a cartoon, leaving a smoke trail behind him, just running out of the freaking cave.
I'm gonna yell out, I take it you didn't see that in your dreams?
Slowly comes back at the entrance, panting. Distance away. When you just saw the future that you saw you die, you just saw that split second of the future that you die. You just saw yourself dissolve in acid, and there was the end of Omen, the little deep gnome.
Never scouting again.
That was. I would say that thing that where you died was a glimpse of the future if you failed those checks.
What did you see?
Who's black? All black! Nothing but black!
Oh god.
Okay, so looks like we're not going
You
that
see,
way.
Omen is just shaking. His hands are shaking. His body's shaking. He's still got that adrenaline rush in his body. It's just.
Christ. Okay. So, since yeah, that happened. I think we're gonna either call it or, because I don't know. I think Albinox
Do you guys?
sleep or
Yeah, we should
or
probably
we
call
go and yeah, we probably have to call it.
We can talk a little bit, but yeah. We should...
Okay.
Well, I guess we'll call the session there.
Yeah.
So that was a glimpse of the future, Omen. That was that's what you got. A glimpse of the future. You saw yourself die in that moment. You were like, "Fuck me." That was close.
What the fuck? Have to go change my underwear.
Hey, so in one of our encounters, we wrote that we got a windmill.
What?
Was that a carving of a windmill or a deed to the windmill?
I don't know.
You guys, you blockaded. The windmill was blockaded.
Oh,
I think
okay.
that just yeah. That's just loot from.
Okay, well, I consolidated all our notes down.
Cool. So holy
So-
shit,
Yeah, I didn't think you'd die that fucking.
dude. What is the acid roll? Like fucking 4d6 or something?
Dude,
Or
black
No,
puddings,
it's
black puddings
48.
don't fuck around.
4d8, dude. What the fuck, dude?
Yeah. It's okay. So what happens is they hit you with their pod, right? With the whiplash. It's like an explosion. They shoot they either shoot a thing at you, like shoot it at you, or just like throw it like a whip, and it comes back to them. And when it hits you, it does a d6 of damage, bludgeoning damage. You get hit by it, and then what remains of it just slowly disintegrates and burns your armor and body for 48 damage.
Yeah, fuck that. Fuck that. Fuck all of that.
It's pretty intense. Like they don't even have a save against the acid damage. You just take the acid damage.
That's just straight up like it's a TPK mob right there.
Black puddings fuck up ogres as well. I mean, there's even like if you Google black pudding, there's a fucking ogre dying to a black pudding.
Yeah, we don't want to fuck with the black pudding unless we have like a ton of magic on our side, which we don't. We're really poorly equipped to fight it.
Maybe
Yeah,
on the warlock, but not on this guy.
It was just the whole time Azalea was just peeking around the corner looking at it. So she's like over there. You see her in the very corner. She's just like, oh, Omen. Black Maiden and both are like, what happened? Yeah,
Dude,
the
that was a
moment,
shit-
do you remember the moment? Did you realize the moment when you saw two rusted scimitars of the goblins? Did you?
Oh yeah, for
realize-
sure. It clicked like the moment, like, oh okay, well I chose the wrong place to scout. But I was thinking that it wouldn't pop out of the fucking central stalagmite. I thought it would be further down in the cave.
It
But
hides
holy
inside the
shit.
stalagmite. Yeah, it just hides in the stalagmite.
The
I
fuck?
bet
Why
you
the
there's
fuck
some
would these
fucking-
goblins camp out in here?
I bet you there's some fucking fat loot over here, though.
Oh hell yeah, there's some fat loot back there, dude. But we'll never know because we're never going to go there.
We'll go grind some levels out, come back, beat the shit out of the black pudding.
I'm down. But dude, we're
I'm
also
not going
close
in
to
there.